sign for the city. Yeah, same aura as before. The smoke got blowing orange laws, meaning you pursue at your own cost. Last of a breed to do it how we was taught. Gods in the rafters covering you and yours. Gather round the world's most famous battlegrounds. Infamous enough where they havoc will do you proud. If you not cut from it, it get harder to breathe it. In a concrete jungle with the garden is eating. Yeah, where one poster can hang you with a great speed. Where you can run up on whoever has an 8 seed. Or freeze up South Beach from off the line. Or 4-point plays in Easter overtimes. Let it bang. Serenade round of applauders. Center of attraction like a Hoya. Catch us with a dog in the fight for whoever should play the yard.
We are here.
Went from St. Nick to St. Bernard. We'll stand up for the legacy that the city knew. And then respond by giving the city 62.
With Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 4 of the regular season about to begin. New York Knicks versus the Milwaukee Bucks. And we are ready to bounce back after an annoying loss against the Miami Heat. Yes, I'm saying annoying, but it is definitely not the end of the world. Your boy CK2K running things here on yet another play-by-play. Same effect, same show, just here on location with your boy here on my channel, CK2K. So subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream. What's good, everybody in the chat? Shout out to X. We are also live over on X. No Twitch this time around. We are just live here and on X. So if you are viewing, appreciate you over there. But more importantly, appreciate you guys right here rocking with us. I see you, KG, in the chat. What's good? B Mills in the building. Ty's in the building. Eddie Suarez. Robert Bald in the building. Let's go to the beginning, though. Who was here first? My man, Mr. Dones, in the building. He said, if you're reading this, hit the like button. Listen to Mr. Dones. Listen to Mr. Dones. Well, that wasn't loud enough. There it is. Shout out to Gerald Martin. What's good? Hope you're good. Seahawk in the building. Hope our team does. But yes, me too. I do too. Curtis West. What's good? Let's go Knicks. Salute chat. Salute everybody. Yeah, man. Knicks, Bucks, man. We got to shake it off. Shake off the loss. Speaking of which, we do have a few keys to today's game before we get into this one, because it's going to be a game that I'm looking for a victory. I need a W, man. I need us to get the win. Here are my keys to the game today against the Milwaukee Bucks. Shout out to you, Julio.
The B2K.
Appreciate you, Julio. But simple, like I said at the top, move on from the loss against Miami. Move on from the Miami Knights that the Knicks are too ashamed to admit that they partaked in, that dealt into the loss. David, I see. Appreciate the follow or subscribe. Excuse me. We're on YouTube. Got to use YouTube terms. Yeah, force others to kill us, man. We know Giannis is going to be Giannis. He's having a historic start to the season. I know everybody's excited about Wembanyama, but Giannis Antetokounmpo, amid all of the Knicks rumors, is having himself a record-starting season with the Milwaukee Bucks. So we got to force the others to kill us. We know what Giannis is going to do, but we got to see if the others can help out. And, man, look, this is a me thing. I need 20-plus points off the bench. All right? Deuce McBride out again due to personal reasons. The personal reasons may or may not have to do with a family member passing. So, give Deuce his respects. Again, it is not confirmed, but that might be what it is. It's going around the webs. But either way, without Deuce, someone needs to step up. And now with Landry Shamet in the starting lineup, who will it be? Who will it be? Is Jordan Clarkson going to be a lot like how he started? Or will we see him turn it around like the 6th man of the year he once was? Either way, I need 20-plus points off of the bench. Can the New York Knicks give me that? We're going to find out today. Keys to the game against the Milwaukee Bucks. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate the new subs too, man. We're here. We're warming things up as the game is about to start here shortly. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, prayers for Deuce. Yeah, again, allegedly, it most likely is what it is, but I don't want to say anything that's not actually reported. So, if that is what it is, prayers out to him and the family. Take the time you need. Family is definitely more important than basketball. So yeah, man, we get it. We understand. Same story with Mitch. We talking about Mitch in the chat running late from work, but we here, man. Game ain't even start. Pro Candy, you're good. You're good. No worries. No worries. Yeah, prayers for Deuce indeed. Let's go. What's up, Alfonso? What's up? What's up? Jordan Clarkson due for a fire game off the bench. Need it. We need it. I hope so. I hope he is. But tonight's game is going to be on NBC, Peacock to be exact. If you're watching on Peacock, I think you guys can watch on NBC. I could be wrong, but it's for sure definitely on the Peacock app. Yeah, man. Look, I am outside of the extra price points that we got to pay to watch all these games. I am a fan of Prime and NBC joining the fray because storytelling, in my opinion, at least in the early going, storytelling in the NBA seems to be finally making a comeback. That is one of the things as a kid that drew me to NBA in general. Obviously we want to see our teams win, our favorite players do their thing, but the storytelling, just adding the fire to it. I'm a WWE fan. I like the storytelling. So now you're adding those rivalries, you're adding the history of the Knicks and what's next. I love it, and I really appreciate what NBC has done in Prime as well. ESPN, you got some competition, and I'm here for it. But yeah, not a sponsor. I just got, as a basketball fan, got to show love, man. Got to show love. But we are seconds away from this game starting up. Unfortunately, we got Reggie Miller on the call, but that's why your boy CK is here. I will be doing the play-by-play right here, so you don't have to listen to whatever Reggie tries to throw at our New York Knicks on that call. Shout out to Jamal Crawford, though. Jamal Crawford easily becoming one of the best play callers in basketball, a color commentary, if you will. And Mike Tirico, can't hate on Mike Tirico. Joakim Noah is trash. Oh, what did Joakim Noah? Why are we talking about Joakim Noah in 2025, bro? The NBC intro is fire. Great. I love it, man. I love it. My Peacock TV has me looking at an empty arena, though. Damn, hit that refresh real quick. What up, Seahawk? I see you. Show some love to you early. Shout out to the mods. My 2 cents. I see you. I see you. It's the NBC theme I miss. Amen. Amen, bro. It's the little like monologue right before the song. Oh, it's just nice. It's back, bro. CK, what's that on the screen? Those boxes? Screen those boxes? Boxes. Boxes. I don't know what boxes you're talking about. In my backdrop, you're gonna have to be a little specific. You're talking about here? You're gonna be more specific. Let me know what we're talking about. Now let me know what we're talking about. He said, "Oh God, E.T. yapping." Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Let's end the poll. I was trying to give you guys some more time before tip off to see what you guys believe. Today's question of the game was who shines off the bench. I'm gonna give you guys until tip to answer the question right now. Jordan Clarkson is the leading vote with 40%. Landry Shamet 29%. And Tyler Cole 29%. Now, Landry Shamet's a little bit of a cheat code because he's starting today. I didn't see that coming. Mike Brown continuing his infamous anybody is going to play at any time start as a New York Knicks head coach. So, Landry Shamet, we're still going to count it, but he is officially a starter. We got 4% saying other. I was waiting to hear in the chat who the other is. If it's not going to be Kolek, Clarkson, or Shamet, what are we looking at? Maybe Hart? KG said, I said Shamwell. Yeah, my answer would have been Shamet as well. I don't know if it counts, but yeah. You see the Saints bench Rattler, and that's why I ain't going to be watching any Saints games this year. As long as you look, man, if Shuck continues to be ugly, then it is what it is. I'm not a fan of that kid. If he ends up balling out being, the greatest thing since sliced bread, then I'll admit I'm wrong, but I just can't stand him. I hate that we wasted a draft pick on a 28-year-old rookie or something like that. I'd rather just rock with Rattler. We knew we weren't going to be good. You know what I'm saying? Rattler was at least, until his last 2 games, Rattler was at least, what's the word I'm looking for? He was at least, not just consistent. There's a word I'm looking for. He was giving us something, giving us a chance with the lack of everything that this team is missing. But if they want to blame it on Rattler, it is what it is. Just keep losing. I can't stand Tyler Shuck. Peace and love. Not really though. But we'll see. Hope we see some more Diawara and Jemison tonight. Maybe Jemison. We gonna get Diawara minutes at some point this season. It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. All right, man. I'm ready for the game. I'm ready for this game. I got the Mikal Bridges on. Mikal Bridges, a much better start to this season. You can see he's more comfortable with the new coach, with the new outlook of the team. And again, it is year 2. He's had a full season with the squad now, so looking a lot more comfortable with the squad. Competitive. There you go. I don't know. That's what. Yeah, I was trying to find like a broadcast where I can find. I like competitive. We'll just go with that, man. Serviceable. You know what? I'm sorry. SJD got a better answer. Serviceable is a much better answer. Because though, yes, Rattler was definitely competitive. But serviceable is the word I like. You know what I mean? But the minute he threw those picks in the last 2 games, I was like, yeah. All Kellen Moore needed was a reason to bench him. It's obvious Kellen Moore wanted to go with Tyler Shuck. Look, man, I don't want either one of them to be my quarterback long term. That's the end of the story. Even though I kind of would be cool with Rattler, but I don't think they're gonna do it. Deuce is out tonight. Yes, still out tonight due to personal reasons. Tonight's game is on NBC/Peacock. It might not be on NBC. Let me stop saying that. I know for sure it's on Peacock. It might not be on NBC. I just know the two are together. Someone fact check me on that. I know for sure it's on Peacock, but we'll see. I hope Deuce is good. Me too, man. If what has been reported unofficially on social media is true, then yeah, definitely prayers to him and the family for sure. You can have Justin Fields, bro. I did want Justin Fields too. I did. Yeah, he's having a hard time, man. Yeah, as long as that dude runs that team, man, Jets are in trouble, bro. Hey. This gives me mid-2000 Knicks vibes, bro. No matter what kind of teams you try and put together, somebody just can't get out the way upstairs. You know who. You got on NBC? That's what I thought. See, I figured it was on both NBC and Peacock. I figured as much. All right, for sure. What up? I'm watching. He said, I know it's not on Stream East. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Jets should have took Shador. So should the Knicks. NBC got the NFL intros? I didn't notice that in the first game last week. They doing the whole OG Anunoby. That is sick. Yo, I love it, bro. I am here for this. That's so sick. See what I'm saying, bro? The little things, man. The little things. That threw me all the way off. I didn't notice it in the Thunder game last week. I'm going to be so real. I didn't even notice it. I think I started the game after tip anyway, so I missed it. Hey, I'm sorry. That's tough. That's actually kind of tough. I'm here for it, bro. Let me switch over to the screen so we can get the box score up. Let me make sure I get the right box score. I was testing with the other box scores. Let me make sure ours isn't even open up yet. Ours ain't even live yet. Oh, we seen the whole Milwaukee entrance and everything. Ambiance. This is sick. NBC showing the starting lineup. Great production. You see it? On the West Coast, it's the NBC News at 5. No game. Tragic. So it is on Peacock for most. Another one. What up, the one? What's good, homie? Sham God with the start. Yep. Sham Wow in the building. Now, I did see this in the Thunder game. I saw that they did the whole thing, the whole intro for the Thunder. But I didn't know they did the NFL, type starting lineup. That's sick. Diawara off the bench. Confirmed. What up, Will Rose? Bucks defense has been trash, so we better make our shots tonight. Amen. Look, man, I don't care if I'm yelling by myself in a corner. I told Alex in post game after the Miami Heat game, I think the Knicks, again, yes, I'm not the craziest fan about 54 threes, but I do believe the Knicks got a lot of good shots up. They just did not make them. Kill me on that if you want. I truthfully believe we got a lot of good shots up. We just got to make them. It's just the third game of the season, so they weren't falling. That's how I personally feel. And we're going to see tonight if I'm right or if they're going to make me look like a damn fool. I'm watching on my Xbox. Okay. Bounce back game indeed. Indeed, Elite. Indeed. So maybe just the away team does the NFL thing because the announcer does like a proper entrance for everyone else. That makes sense. Is the music still playing in the back? My fault. We don't need that. That's for ambiance for the keys of the game. We don't need that back on. Yabu needs to make shots. Is Yabu, did we get the note on if he's in or not? I didn't check. I know him and Cat were game time decisions. We got the confirmation on Towns. Is Yabu playing tonight? I'm assuming so. Bucks intro feels like a playoff game. You're going to see a lot of these teams, man. A lot of these teams got really good atmosphere and presentation around the league, and I'm glad that NBC going to show that off, man. All of them but the Brooklyn Nets. Anyways. I forgot. They still got Doc Rivers. We good. Facts. Facts. Yeah, Doc Rivers still over there. Yeah, we good. We good. Hey, man, NBA.com, can we stop lagging with the damn box score? Like, what we doing? Is this a new thing? Last year, I felt like the box score would already be available once the time hit. Like, it says the game starts at 5. The box score would be available. This year, they got me waiting until the game actually starts before I can get the box score up. Come on, NBA.com. We got to be better than that. We got to be better than that. We got BBL selling. No, I hate y'all with that. I hate y'all with that, man. Doc Rivers still alive. The crazy. Doc Rivers still around? Don't kill Doc Rivers, man. Don't y'all try and kill Doc Rivers, bro. Don't do that. Oh, man. If you haven't already, man, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to hit that like button. Waiting for the first 100 votes before we end this poll. We're almost there. Who you got? Jordan Clarkson, Tyler Kolek, Landry Shamet, or somebody else? Who's going to shine off of the bench for us today? If you think it's somebody else, let me know in the chat. I'm curious. Salute Nostalgia Nick. I see you. Salute Nelly Nell. BBL Selly outdo the recovery. He just got back from Columbia. That joke almost went right over my head. I'm like, he got back from Columbia. Wasn't he just in Miami? That joke almost went right over my head, bro. I hate you, bro. I hate that so much, bro. So stupid, bro. So stupid, bro. All right, so the starting lineup, once again, for those who might have missed it, Jalen Brunson, Landry Shamet, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. Towns matching up against Miles Turner, and away we go. Knicks win the tip, and let's get this thing started. Mikal Bridges finding Towns. Towns going towards Brunson, looking around to get to somebody open. Bridges has a lane to himself, likes the open three for OG. OG almost traveled. Ends up right back in the hands of an open Bridges, and he continues his hot shooting from the other night. Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson, the only two who had it going in that game in Miami, and Bridges continuing where he left off. Let me get the box score for you guys. I know you guys want to see the stats for tonight's game, so there they go. 3-0 is the score. I'm sure you guys would like to see the score as well. Let's refresh that, huh? As a 3-ball goes down on the other side of things. We need to find a sound effect for like reverse threes. When the other team makes threes, like a bad sound, like a womp womp type of sound. We gotta find something for my gamers out there. Give me like a good sound effect that's like bad, like Bowser or something. Look at Bridges with the take. Use the left hand. A lot of contact. Can't get it to fall. Gets up, gets his own rebound. OG firing from 3. He had an atrocious night from 3. That unfortunately continues as he starts off 0 for 1. Gary Trent finding Antetokounmpo wide open. Ryan Hollins, and he gets the 3 to fall, and just like that, 6-3. Sonic rings. Ooh, that's a good one, Ties. That's a good one. That's a good one. Foul called on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's an interesting call there. We'll take it. That's an interesting call. KG says OG needs to make that. Completely agree. Fart noise. I like the Sonic rings. I like that one. To me, though, that might be a turnover sound effect. I don't know, but I like it. I like it. I got to write that down. That's a good one. That's a good one. Big threes and the Sonic rings. Hold on. I like that. I like that. I like that. Shout out to Ties, bro. We saw Ryan Hollins just now actually busted his lip. Not sure if he got hit on the shot, but he was forced to. No, he's not forced to come out. Oh, no, he is forced to come out because that is Cole Anthony that's checking in for Hollins. It's Rollins. Is it? Am I saying it right? Is it Ryan Rollins? Or is it Hollins? Am I tripping? Here I go again, messing up roster. It is Rollins. I'm stupid. Knicks with the miss there, though. Here come the Bucks going the other way. We know Giannis loves to run in transition. Smart foul there from Mikal Bridges to slow him down, forcing him to inbound from out of bounds. Oh, he split his lip on Bridges' elbow. Now, Mikal Bridges is a thin human being. At least he has a thin frame. So those elbows sharp. 3-6 to score. Cole Anthony checks in for Rollins as he gets stitched up, or as they mediate the blood, and Cole Anthony wasting no time getting his first bucket to fall. 8-3 is the score here. Knicks trailing by 5. Brunson trying to use the screen, trying to get to his spot, but good defense from AJ Green. Good spin, though. Gets him with the footwork, gets the layup to fall, draws the foul, and Brunson wasn't going to give up that easy on the soft defense from AJ Green. Poll is over, and it seems the people have spoken that Jordan Clarkson should be the one to give us the spark off the bench. Kolek in second, Shamet third. We shall see, shall we? Echo, what up, ACK? How about putting a mirror in between you and your screen? I got the New York, I got to put mirrors on this so y'all can see. Y'all getting creative, bro. Y'all getting creative, bro. Stupid. Bulldog Brunson indeed, Russell Whiskey. What up, Daniel? How you doing, man? Welcome. No Knicks riser, Cole Anthony. Facts. That's so true. Hopefully tonight's not one of those nights, but true. How about the game show womp, womp, womp sound? I think I have that. On deck. I could use that one. Brunson shooting the free throw to complete the three-point play after drawing the foul in the post. And Brunson does. Good start for the season from the free throw line for Jalen Brunson. And it's a 2-point game now. OG Anunoby, I like the matchup of OG and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Curious to see how that plays out throughout this game. Towns and Turner. There we go, the one-on-one. Yeah, forcing Antetokounmpo to shoot those threes. We'll take them. Giannis last year averaged about 5 threes a game, and on average made about 1.5 of them. So we'll take three-pointers out of Giannis. Speaking of three ball, Brunson shoots one and misses it. Here comes the Bucks going the other way. Miles Turner throwing up a three of his own. He misses it almost the exact same way as Giannis. And the Knicks now need to take advantage of the follies by Milwaukee. Look at Towns. He had no idea to shoot there. Shamet with the fake. Shamet with the take. Shamet with the make. Landry Shamet. Mike Brown doing something that we didn't see last year, where Landry Shamet getting a start. Again, Mike Brown doing a great job reading and reacting to the rotation and the lineups of the other team here. He believes Cat has no problem guarding the likes of Turner. So went with another guard in the starting lineup. Brunson, what a set of moves, but gets blocked. Shamet hustles and gets his own rebound, or gets Brunson's rebound, excuse me. Towns fakes it, goes right after Antetokounmpo. He tries to throw it back out to Bridges. Bridges for the long three. That one no good. Rebounded by Trent Jr. Both teams right now shooting a little raggedy to start things off. Game tied at 8. Now Giannis trying to back down OG. OG doing everything he can. Gets the great stop. And Giannis is upset. He wants the foul. No foul call. That's just good defense. Brunson throwing his body together. A nice little Euro. And the Knicks take the lead back 10-8. El Capitan with the nice take and make there. But we're seeing OG, man. OG about to show off. He might get another hard hat and some Timbs with the way that he could possibly guard Giannis here tonight, but we'll see. Screen set from Towns. Towns had the roll, doesn't use it. Anunoby in the corner, picked up by Trent Jr. This is food, but Trent Jr. pokes the ball out back to Brunson. Brunson picked up by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Interesting matchup. Brunson likes what he sees, goes up for the layup, and look at the captain go. Nobody in a Bucks uniform seems to be able to guard Jalen Brunson so far. Cole Anthony tries to get something cute, and look at Towns with the block. He throws it ahead. Landry Shamet bounce pass, fake by Brunson. He gets it back up, and the New York Knicks back in transition, back to making it work. Force a timeout for Doc Rivers and the Bucks. 14-8. 6-point lead for the New York Knicks in this first quarter, and Jalen Brunson is off to a phenomenal start. I just realized we didn't zoom over. There we go. Brunson. What is happening here? Oh, man, NBA.com is selling me today. Brunson with 9 points here early. Looking good against the Milwaukee Bucks. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream, people. Also appreciate you if you're watching over on X. Shout out to you guys as well. I'm trying to see if there's I don't think there's such thing as an X chat. Like, I'm genuinely trying to look, and if there is and you are talking in the channel X, that's my apologies, man. But I just can't find it. Yes, the Knicks are in fact on an 11-0 run. Appreciate you, Pro Cannon Gaming, for the stats. What up, B-Boo? B-Boo, appreciate you as always for staying up with us for another New York Knicks game. CK, I see you, Damian Tucker. What up? Russell Whiskey said, I don't blame anyone. Losses happen, especially at this point of the season. They're going to happen. Cat breathing hard. I guess he's still getting back, maybe. I think Bridges and OG needs to be split up. If only Knicks had a wing with size and handle the rock. I think Bridges has done a good job at handling the rock from the wing. Look, man, I'm happy with our wings situation. If you compare it to a lot of situations around the league, we are more than good with what we got at the wings. I'm not upset at all with the options we got. We're good. Talk to him, KG. What up, Rilla Crawley? How you doing? Hope you're good. Hart has been a liability. Can't say I disagree, but again, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He just got back, missed some time due to the injury, so I'm going to give him some time. X has a chat while streaming. Bet. Well, like I said, if there is anything going on over there, I appreciate you. I just can't see it. I gotta learn. I need to educate myself on the X chat. Actually, I'm gonna look right through the source. We're gonna go right on X right now and see. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna check right now on X. Let me see. I don't see anything over there. Appreciate those viewing over on X as well. Bridges handles well, but OG definitely needs to work on that with his that and his size and athletic enough. But I get that. I can't disagree with you on that. The one can't disagree with you on that one. Best wing stops. Yep. But no, fair point. Fair point by the one right there. Isoball is our killer. Movement is the key. Amen, SJD. But look, this is game 4 of this new season, so they're getting used to the system. But I completely agree with you, SJD. I completely agree. What's up, bro? I say Twitter too. Look. Here's the thing. In common normal conversation, I still call it Twitter. When I'm trying to be like, professional and I'm streaming and I'm trying to call it X to call it what it is, because it to gain the traffic to where it is. But I call it Twitter too. On more times than not, I actually call it Twitter. I don't really ever be calling it X. That's a keeping it real moment with CK right there. I generally call it Twitter still. That being said, another missed shot there from the Milwaukee Bucks as we're back in action. 8-14 is the score. Knicks again on 11-0 run, as pointed out in the chat. Both teams sitting at 2-1 to start off this season. Anunoby with a lot of space. They're not able to make it fall, though. OG needs to hit those when he is given that much room to shoot. Bridges and OG doing a good job trying to cut off Giannis. We got Giannis picked up by OG Anunoby. He pulls from the mid-range, and Giannis looking uncomfortable earlier. Seen OG Anunoby doing such a good job at keeping him out of the paint. Watch the way that OG is defending him. Like, you could tell me, you know, it's not the same size as Brunson with the fadeaway jumper off the elbow. I know you could tell me, like, you know, OG's not big enough to guard Giannis. But look, man, it's technique. It's technique. And now they're doing a great job trying to get the switch. There's Towns now guarding Giannis. Ball moving back around into the hands of Giannis. Towns not able to get the Brunson gets the steal. Knicks have numbers. Brunson goes right after him. Instead, goes right after two defenders on his own, loses the handle. And now let's see Giannis work on the other end. He gets it to fall. And that's what you don't want. Keep Giannis off of the transition. He's going to cook when he does that. Mikal Bridges trying to use the screen. He's picked up by Giannis Antetokounmpo, looking for the offense to break down. Instead, decides to go right at him, finding Shamet. Shamet goes right at Cole Anthony. What a pull in the mid-range. A lot of contact. And Shamu will get to the free throw line and get 2 more points. Shamet already with 2 to start the game, 1 for 1 from the field, and he can add 2 more at the free throw line. But yeah, I'm going to need OG Anunoby to hit those shots when he's left wide open the way he was, man. I appreciate you for the play-by-play. I appreciate you for being here, EYC. I appreciate you for being here. OG as a defender first, scoring is new to his repertoire. That's why I said I'm looking at OG this season to see if he can continue and maintain that level of scoring that we saw him magically spawn last season. Can he keep that going? Josh Hart and Ariel Hukporti checking into the game. It looked like Towns stepped out. Damn, that was a lot of steps he just took. He was walking all over the place, man. Shamet hitting both free throws, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 4 points for Shamet to start things off, looking good in his starting role. Josh Hart guarding Antetokounmpo. I don't know how we feel about this matchup, but again, interesting choice by Mike Brown. Giannis Antetokounmpo stays on the court, but you take OG Anunoby out early. He's not in foul trouble, so not entirely sure what the game plan is there by Mike Brown. I would think you would want to have him match minutes with Giannis. Look at Bridges with the oh, he can't get to fall, rebounded by Hukporti. Hukporti finding Shamet wide open for 3. Oh, no good. Knicks not capitalizing on the open opportunities. Can't do that again today as Gary Trent Jr. makes the 3 ball. 15-18. Giannis 6 steps. What up, Chuck? Chuck D in the building. He's the chat for the legend. And yeah, Giannis, he really did walk all the way down for that shot, man. But yeah, interesting choice for Mike Brown to take out OG. OG's done a great job making Giannis uncomfortable to start this game. And you take him out while Giannis is still on the floor. Interesting choice. And you saw Giannis immediately start to take over from the offensive end. So I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. I wouldn't be surprised if Mike goes right back to OG getting into the game. This team cannot shoot right now. I had to finish your sentence for you. This team cannot shoot right now. Right now. Remember these moments later on in the season. Remember these moments. Arish, appreciate you. Salutes to you as well. Moonwalker. Nick should have kept Gary Bird. Shout out to Garrison Matthews, man. You know, I was all about the Garrison Matthews pickup, but he did not help his case later on in the preseason. He went cold fast. Yeah, defense was not there. Yeah. I think going with Shaman was the right choice. KG said, legend. I like it. Who is 55? That's Ariel Hukporti. I mean, your name is I don't know, so I'm going to give you a pass. That's Ariel Hukporti. Mike Brown offense is on Front Street right now because Towns is not getting into the game. His number needs to be called, period. All-Star last year under Tibbs. And he will be an All-Star again this year under Brown. And, yeah, no, I mean, that's on Cat to make shots, too. Cat had a lot of capable shots on Sunday against Miami. Didn't get him to fall. So, Cat's going to get his opportunities. Just got to make him fall. 6-step superstar, right? He said, call me legend. I'm sick of KG, bro. Hart is in the way. I'm telling you, Hart out here losing fans by the day, it feels like. Josh Hart used to be the fan favorite, the go-to that a lot of Knicks fans would be excited to talk about and see. But he is seems to be losing the people. And look, man, I agree. I feel like there's Josh Hart still, when things, I think Alex said this perfectly, and I completely agree. When things are going well, Hart looks great. But when we need something and Hart's on the floor, we're not really going to get that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But Hart will be fine. As long as he's not playing the floor, I'm cool, bro. CK, you are a basketball head. What the new NBA they don't call a player's number? Shaq, Ewing, Hakeem. Yeah, that's those days don't happen. And when they do, look what happens when Brunson does it. The fan base is just it's so not the same that now when it happens it's considered ball hogging. You know what I mean? When a player's number is called like that, it's not as endeared as it once was. I agree with that. It's a new age, man. It's a new game. 15-18 is the score right now. Jordan Clarkson checking into the game. Hart is here. Huck Porty's still out there. Good steal by the Knicks. Huck Porty saving it to Bridges. Bridges picked up by Cole Anthony, trying to use the screen, looking around, finding Clarkson. Clarkson on the drive. Extra pass there, but not needed. Look at Gary Trent Jr. A lot of contact. Should have been a foul, and it was. Unfortunately, the foul goes to Cap. And the game can tie up after a made free throw. CK, what's really wrong with Mitch? I really think there's an injury to be hidden. Yeah, because this goes from before opening night. Preseason, he was missing practices and stuff. So I don't know. There might be something hidden right now. But look, man. As long as he's healthy when it matters, it is what it is. LJ, I see you, brother. These are my dog CK play-by-play. It's clutch right now. I can only listen in. I got you. I appreciate you, LJ, as always, brother. 18's on the board after the Gary Trent Jr. and one make. We got Kyle Kuzma, who comes off the bench in Milwaukee. Good handoff there to Bridges. Bridges started off hot, has gone a little cool there. Great pass to Brunson. Brunson can't add 3 more points to his score tally. The Knicks, this is what I'm talking about. This is the same thing as Miami. We're missing open shots. We're getting the looks. They're just not falling yet. Trent Jr. missing way off. Saved by Turner. Throws it to Kuzma. Kuzma picked up by Hart. Former teammates. Back over to Cole Anthony to Trent. Trent trying to feed Giannis. Giannis picked up by Huck Porty. Huck Porty, he is having the hardest time of keeping him off his spot. And the referee is going to wave it off. Referee calling a travel. They did it. They know how. Doc Rivers is begging and pleading. He said, do you realize who you called that on? He doesn't get those. Oh, yeah, he definitely shifted. Shout out to that referee standing up to Giannis. And off of the travel, Giannis goes to the bench. Well, look at Huck Porty, man. What up, David G? I see you. Knicks now, though, they need to get some points up. Good defense thus far, but we got to get on the scorecard. Huck Porty handing it off to Clarkson. Clarkson using the screen from Huck Porty. Clarkson, right now, the chat has voted him to be the guy that's going to go crazy off the bench, and not the best start. Starting with a turnover and a missed shot from point blank. OG Anunoby getting ready to check back into the game. Anthony finding Kuz. Kuz thought about shooting past Brunson, instead drives past him, goes up for an awkward shot, gets fouled by Huck. And now Kuzma goes to the line. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot Kuzma existed, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That man, going to Washington had to be one of the saddest things to happen to him, because I forgot he existed after that. He went into obscurity after that. Do you see all the empty seats in Milwaukee? NBC camera angles are wild. Oh my gosh, you're right. Look at them. There's so many. You're not even, and the thing is, those little shirts or whatever they got over the seats are not helping. And golly, look at Ryan Rollins' lip. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, no way.
Y'all not lying. Milwaukee having a hard time. And this is a good game to sell. Interesting. I'm sure there's a conversation here somewhere that a Bucks-Knicks game having a hard time selling as Brunson makes the easy one in the paint to tie the game back up to 20. Charles said Clarkson Kaka. Clarkson will be fine. Yeah, at one point, I'm sure. Bobby Portis finding Rollins. Rollins back to Kuzma. Kuzma back to Rollins. Rollins over to Tayshaun Prince. Or Tayshaun. Oof, I am so sorry to Tayshaun Prince. Torian Prince as he misses the 3 ball. Knicks need to score here to get the lead back. And what is Josh Hart, man?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Josh Hart with the aired pass. Luckily, it's tipped out of bounds. Going to be Knicks ball still. The man lost his handle and still decided to make that pass knowing he shouldn't have made that pass. We move. Oh, we move. We move. Shot to 212 in the building right now. Slowly growing as the stream goes on. Jalen Brunson setting the screen. Uses the screen. Step back 3-ball. No good. And look at who gets the rebound. OG. Clarkson with the bounce pass to Hart. Hart sidesteps. Doesn't even look at the rim. But you know who will? OG Anunoby. Giving the Knicks the 2-point lead finally with about a little over a minute left in this first quarter. And what a make there. I think that's Amir Coffey who made that nice shot there in the mid-range, tying the game back up to 22. Brunson, who's played the entirety of this quarter. Look at OG with the sidestep, drawing the contact, and one for Ogugua. 2-point game, and it can extend it to a 3-point game. What a take. You got crafty and cute with the layup. Oh, yeah. And Anunoby misses the free throw. Almost an and one opportunity, but does not go down. 56 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Rollins picked up by OG Anunoby. He is looking at the offense, trying to get to somebody, but the Knicks defense right now doing a solid job. Portis forced up a 3 in the corner, but he can make those big 3 falls. And now Milwaukee back up by 1. I don't like Hart bringing the ball up. Peace and love. Jemison looking like he's getting ready to check in. Brunson draws some contact. He can't get the shot to fall, but Brunson will get 2 more free throws. And Brunson, who has 13 already, getting an opportunity for 2 more points. Where does CK get these drops from? Which drops? What you mean? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Vanessa? Man, our bench is looking horrid. Amen. Play D on the 3, please. Shammy did his thing. Yeah, Shammy had a good few minutes, man. For real. I agree. A lot of tats on Kuzma. Whoa. Yeah, man. He's a canvas. Him and Clarkson, bro. Chuck D, both Clarkson and Kuzma on that J.R. Smith. McBride is still out. Yep. As Shamit checks back into the game. 34 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Brunson looking to give the Knicks a lead. And I thought I saw, Diawara checked into the game. I swear I saw Jemison at the scorers table. I could be tripping, but Diawara is in. We talked about it pregame. When will he get some NBA minutes? And you know what? I applaud Brown. Again, this could be one of those things where he plays the last few seconds of this first quarter just to see some time. As Diawara with the goaltending in his first big defensive play. Diawara, student of the game, man. He is always watching, always paying attention to everything going on from everybody, from the top of the bench to the end to the other team. I love players like that. Let's see if he ends up putting it all together for the NBA as Shamit misses the 3-ball, rebounded by Kuzma. And that is going to be the quarter. Matthew Huddock, I appreciate the sub. Welcome to the crew, man. But that's going to end the first quarter, 26-27. Knicks trailing by 1 in the early going. Jalen Brunson, the leading scorer for the New York Knicks. 15 points off of 55% shooting from the field. 0 for 3 from 3, though. That's literally has been his only problem this game is the 3 ball. That's the Knicks' problem in this game. 10 threes in this first quarter, and we've only made 1, and it was Mikal Bridges off his first shot. The Knicks 1 for 10 from 3. OG missing 2. Landry Shamet missing 2, and Brunson missing 3. Not to mention Bridges 1 for 3 from 3. Not good to start off this game. Knicks need to find their confidence from the 3-point line. We have no offense outside of JB. Tonight, that's a fact again. That was the problem with Miami, but we're seeing that to be the same here. Whereas Yabu is out tonight. I don't know if you saw the footage, but he sprained his knee. I think it was the fourth quarter of last game, and he is out tonight. Yabu Clarkson and Shamet on any other team would be making shots. Damn, the one thinks that the Knicks are the problem. Bucks look all right. But I don't know, said Columbia. That's where Yabu's at. I hate y'all, bro. It gets better, Chuck D. Amen. Skull said my Bucks look good. They look all right so far. I mean, honestly, both teams not really doing too much. I'll take it back. Let me give some respect. Bucks shooting 50% from the field, 40 from 3. So you know what? Solid first quarter for the Milwaukee Bucks. 50 from the field, 40 from 3, 100% from the free throw. Knicks need to lock in. Vanessa Grayman, appreciate the sub. Welcome to the crew. Man, why can't I? We gonna figure it out. D. Tyler, appreciate you. We gonna figure it out how to keep. I want you guys to hear the sound bites, not me. All the subs coming in. Tanisha, Andrea, appreciate you. Shout out to all the new subs joining the fray. Yeah, we gonna figure it out how to get the sound effects to work for y'all and not for me. Because when you guys super chat, TTS is on. So we gonna figure it out. I believe it happened earlier in the game. Got you. Yabu getting BBL correction is crazy. He's doing those chopped cheese. Tragic. They said Yabu can't play till he lose weight. That's what y'all say. Greg, what up, Greg? Said no deuce, no win. I mean, not far off. Not far off. Deuce is very important to what the Knicks can do. Why don't you stream it on the KFTV channel? This is how it's going to be all season. Some games will be over here on my channel, on my main channel, and some will be on KFTV. But post-game will always be live on Knicks Fan TV immediately after the game. And away they go. The Bucks wasting no time. Big 3-ball falls as soon as the new quarter begins. Anunoby trying to respond with one of his own way short, and the 3-point shooting woes continues for New York. Taurean Prince on the drive. He loses the handle. He shoots a fadeaway jumper. That one goes down on the baseline. And the Bucks making it look easy. I feel like a broken record, but the Knicks can't do anything offensively if they're not going to get stops defensively. I truthfully believe that. Hart making the pass there to Towns. Towns back to Hart. Hart picked up by Rollins. New 5 of Kolek, Bridges, OG, Hart, and Towns, and another turnover for Josh Hart. Kuzma finding the open Coffee. He goes over to Bobby, but it's tipped out of bounds. Still going to be Bucks ball. Knicks win the 2 first and immediately kill the vibe. Our shot's going to fall. Just wait. Oh, that's a fact. But today, can they fall? Please. Oh, good defense there from Towns. Look at Towns with active hands. Knicks, well, nobody went with Kolek, so we don't have numbers. Bridges doesn't care. He attacks either way. He needs to look at the basket. Instead, bounces it over to Kolek. Kolek back to Bridges. We're getting Bridges and Kolek moments, and you know that we need to get a stat check on this. It feels like Bridges never misses a shot off of a Kolek pass. We make this joke regularly on these play-by-plays, but I honestly believe that's the case, but it doesn't matter because Portis gets the 3 points right back. 34-29 is the score. Kolek finding Hart. Hart hands it over to Bridges. Bridges still being guarded by Rollins. It looks like the Bucks are playing a 2-3 zone right now. Towns goes to the rim. He draws the foul. I'm not sure if it's going to be a shooting foul. What the hell is going on with Kuzma's mouth? Why is his teeth blue, bro? That's nasty looks. It's got to be like 90%, Ties. It has to be. As SJD said, I can't watch Hart, bro. Yeah, Hart just looks lost right now. Like he is having a hard time with whatever this new offense is turning out to be. OG Anunoby, he has space, but he's not going to use it. Trying to get the ball back to Towns, but he's being denied. And again, these cross-court passes killing the Knicks. And one opportunity, and the Bucks look good. Ryan Rollins busted lip and all Euros his way past Kolek, draws some contact. There's definitely contact, gets the easy one to fall. But these cross-court passes are killing the Knicks right now. Timeout called by Brown, and when we get back, Rollins has an opportunity to extend the lead with one more free throw, 36-29. I said it before, man, defense is going to be key. This team is shooting 60% from the field right now. That's not good, man. And all that's happening right now is the Knicks are proving the chat right. No offense when Brunson isn't playing because Brunson's been off the bench, or Brunson's been on the bench, and the only point we've scored since the new quarter is that Bridges 3. While the Bucks continue to score. Not a good look right now, chat. Not a good look at all. Josh is ruining the offense. I mean, let me see something with Josh off the floor. Even put a Shamet, even put a Clarkson out there in his place. Let me see something real quick. I don't want to jump to no conclusions, but right now it's not working. Yeah, 9-3 in this second quarter already. Self-Made says they're playing for a chip in Milwaukee. I mean, they're playing to upset a team like us right now. I don't know if the Bucks are really championship worthy right now. I mean, they're missing Kevin Porter Jr. as well tonight. But what can I say? Bucks look good. SJD. A lot of things being said in the chat right now. Some people missing out on Coach Tibbs. Interesting choice. Some people mad at Hart. Others don't believe the roster right now. Doom and gloom in the play-by-play. Emotions are everywhere. Knicks fans said, why they playing bad? The $1 million question. Why they playing bad, man? That's the question of the night. Where's Yabu? The answer is going to be Columbia. No, Yabu is out due to left knee soreness, or he sprained left knee, excuse me. I keep telling new gens and young heads, it's easy to film drills and play against your shadow. A hungry opponent is different. Tell him, Chuck. Whoa! Is she doing this in heels? Or did she take the heels off? No, she got Converse on. Whoa. And her shot is clean. Hey, man, somebody get her a Knicks uni. Somebody go get her a Knicks jersey immediately. Shout out to Zora. I don't know if you guys are listening, but yeah, Zora, she used to be silent reporter for the Bucks. Now she working with, my God. Hey, yo, get her a jersey. Out there shooting better than Clarkson right now. Damn. All right, we back in action. 29-37. Knicks need to get something going. OG finding Kolek. Man, the Knicks, somebody got to look to the basket, bro. Somebody got to look to the basket. She needed two. Bro, I'm saying. Golly. She said Knicks. This is how it's done. My God. Anyways, 37-29, 6 seconds remain on the shot clock. Kolek's going to have to heave. He will. And look at Tyler Kolek. Big three ball from, in the words of RGT, the token white boy. As he gets a much-needed bucket for the New York Knicks as we cut the lead down to 5. Bobby Portis hands it off to Taurean Prince. Prince looks like he's about to lose the handle by himself. Kuzma using the screen. Kuzma has number. Please, Cat, don't foul. Kuzma shoots it right over him. No good. And the Knicks now running in transition. Kolek could go all the way if he wanted to. Decides to hand it off to Bridges. Bridges extra pass to OG. Needed from OG. And we'll get it from OG. Knicks are living and dying by the three. And we got a few of them to fall. All of the field goals this quarter have been three balls. And look at Rollins drawing contact on Towns. And Rollins back to the free throw line. That is Towns' first foul of the game. Or second? Are we updated yet over here? I think it's his first foul of the game. Rollins back to the line for 2. Scholes said the Jazz look better than the Knicks. I don't know if I can co-sign that take, but I get it. The Knicks do not look good offensively right now. But again, remember, it is game 4, not game 82. It is a long, long season. Rollins making the free throw. I'm pretty sure that is going to be Towns' second foul. NBA.com app taking a little while to adjust to it, but I'm pretty sure that is going to be Towns' second foul. Did him get punched? He got elbowed by the sharp elbows of Mikal Bridges in that first quarter, if you're talking about Rollins and his busted up lip. And no, that's his first foul because Towns is still out there. Landry Shamet with the rock. We got a new 5. No, we don't. Hart just got replaced with Shamet. Mike Brown took about 5 minutes, but he heard my suggestion in the rotation. Towns with a nice bounce pass to Shamet. Extra pass to Kolek. Even more of an extra pass to OG. Can he...
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
All right, 35-39. We move. All right. Yeah, KG happened in the first quarter. Bobby Portis for a big 3. No good there. Rebounded Air Gugua. God damn it. The Knicks moving. Extra pass to OG. OG finding Shamet. He likes those shots, boy. Shamet like a 2K, with like a player you're using on 2K. The minute you know, like those moving threes where he's stable, but the shot, man, that shot looked good before he even let it go. Shamet making a big 3. I can't even express it there, but Bobby Portis getting a wide open layup. Towns sitting and watching. And every time the Knicks do anything positive, the defense does not add up. Bridges picking up his dribble way too soon for my liking. Kolek going to dribble it around. He's going to try and get something going. He finds back to Bridges. Bridges jumps over to Shamet. Shamet, who just hit one, wants another one. And right on cue, as I mentioned earlier, is just that the way the moving 3 by Shamet looks, it's like 2K. They're called rhythm shots. They just look more pure than just a standing 3 when it comes to Shamet. It's weird. It's weird. But the Knicks now tied up 41s. And I kid you not, I'm pretty sure every bucket this quarter by the Knicks has been a 3 ball except for that beauty by Mikal Bridges in the mid-range. And look at, just like that, the power of the New York Knicks All it takes is for them to make some shots, and just like that, they are back up by 2. They can keep up with any team in this league. And look at Towns finally looking aggressive, and look at Big Cat looking to score. Everybody looking to the referees for a foul. Hart arguing with the ref. Towns trying to shake it off. Bridges had his hands up. But you know how it works. Bigs don't get ref. Oh, yeah, definitely a foul. No call for the referee, but the Knicks, more importantly, up by 4. Welcome to the game, Karl Anthony Towns, his first attempt and make in this one. You know, before I even read the chat, I just realized what changed and what's happening. So I already know what the chat is saying. I already know what the chat is saying. And he does not make it easier on himself, but the chat is saying, once Hart goes to the bench, look at what's happening. I already know. Let me read the chat. Look at the first thing I see in all caps. In all caps by Ties. In all caps. As soon as... Oh, man. He said, you're right, CK King Bridges always hits when pass from Cole. We joke, it's like a meme here on the play-by-play, but deadass, I think the percentage got to be in the high 90s whenever the pass is on by Kolick. He said, dead on CK Kolick playing well, he is. No Josh Hart equals win, Hart out, Knicks lead. No. Oh, my goodness. Tyler definitely moving the rock, Chuck. That's a fact. Kolick sweet pass to Cat. Yup. He put him in a perfect spot to go downhill. And that's why I prefer Cat downhill off of the pass than him doing it off of a dribble. Does that make sense? Because it feels like when he dribbles on a drive, it always ends with him on the ground. But when he is going with a full head of steam and somebody is aware and gives him that pass in the paint and there's nobody that can stop him, and that's a higher percentage layup for Karl Anthony Towns, in my opinion. So shout out to Kolick. That's the beauty of pass first point guards. Only they can see those type of plays. But shout out to Towns there, getting that one done. But yeah, man, chat is going in on Hart. Hart getting I was about to type that exact sentence, CK. See, I knew it, bro. Before I could even read the chat, I knew where it was going to be pointed at, man. Cut to Tibbs yelling at Hart on the bench last year, yo. Tyler is nice, yeah, man. Yeah, chat going after him, bro. Giannis needs to come in. Yeah, Giannis been on the bench a little while, but so has been Jalen Brunson. Both stars sitting down while everyone else handles business. Randy said, yes, CK. Zach trying to bring some peace to chat, saying stop focusing on the negative. The Knicks have lots of pieces. That's a fair point as well. Curtis West also trying to stick up for Josh Hart. Where's Jemison at? It looked like Jemison was going to check in at the end of that first quarter, but we saw Diawara get those minutes instead. And, Jemison is a if as needed kind of thing. This is not the kind of team where Jemison needs to be on the floor, in my humble opinion. I don't really see why does he need to be out there for who? To guard who? And there it is again. Good. I think that was Cat with the good defense on Giannis. You can see Kolick really wanted to get that feed there to Towns, but it doesn't. Instead, get to the OG, and that's my point right there. You give him an opportunity to go downhill, you're going to get a great result every single time. You're going to get a great result. I used to play point guard. I remember my coach used to tell me that all the time. You don't always have to pass to the shot. You can always pass in anticipation for a shot. And a lot of the time when you're playing with bigger guys or guys that like to slash, you hit them at the top while they're already on the way down. More times than not, they're either going to get fouled or they're going to make a nice lay. And Tyler Kolick's really good at finding those, man. Beyblade OG. Told you, Mikal and Kolek, two-man game is tough. We need more of that. Kolek, like Brunson, not the best defender, but if the rest are good defenders, we can make it work. Amen. Completely agree with you on that. I agree with you when you made the take again in the Miami game as well. What a finish there by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Getting cute with the fillet. 4-point game, 43-47. Here comes Brunson getting ready to check in with the remaining 6 minutes. Great minutes from Tyler Kolek, but we probably do need some more scoring. Bridges does a great job drawing the contact. And good things just come when Kolek and Bridges play the two-man game. He said CK playing PG equals campaign. No. I was a pass first. I was a pass first, or spot up shooting 3-point guard. But yeah, pass first over here. No chucking going on here, bro. No chucking over here, bro. If you've ever seen me play 2K, for those who watch any of my 2K streams, I make my builds based off of how I like to play IRL. 49-43, both free throws down from Mikal Bridges. Bridges having a solid second quarter, keeping the Knicks in it. Great defense there on A.J. Green. I forgot he was even on this team. A.J. Green played a few minutes in the first quarter and then disappeared. Miles Turner for 3. Is that all Miles Turner does now? Is that what Miles Turner has become with the Milwaukee Bucks? Is he just a corner 3 shooter? I mean, I'm not mad at it. As a Knicks fan, I'm not mad at it, but Miles Turner used to have some nice little spin moves, could do a little bit of, mid-range fades. I don't see him do that no more. Any highlight or any of the games I've watched from the Bucks, it feels like he just be shooting corner 3s. Tragic downfall for Miles Turner, man. He said, CK Hart is the new Bridges this year. As long as it ain't my boy Bridges. We got the Bridges hive to maintain over here, so the delegates of the Bridges hive, not too mad about it. Ty's yelling at Towns saying, act like you're a second option as Bridges wins the jump ball. And I think, no, we're not rocking the Tibbs 5. I thought we were. We are not. An interesting 5 here. I don't think we've seen this combination yet. Jalen Brunson, Bridges, Shamet, Hart wide open for a corner 3. And look at who it is. You know what? You get one of these. Agent Hart making the corner 3. That's what I need from Josh Hart. And then gets the offensive foul. Trying to shut the chat up. Josh Hart trying to show his worth. Hustle plays. Oh, he got I don't know about that one. I'll take it, though. Just because he wrapped around, that's the reason why I feel like, But we'll take it. We move. Josh hit one, bro. He hit one. Josh Hart picked up by Giannis here. Screen coming from Huck Porty. Hart going all the way. Doesn't even look at the rim. Finding Brunson. Brunson picked up by Rollins. He's going to shoot right over the defender. He gets hit. And Brunson now will get 3 free throws. Here come the New York Knicks steadily taking control of this game. Smooth Will said, chat, turn on Hart already. Good Lord. Smooth Will, if you were here with us last year, man, the things that they said about my guy, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart will be just fine. Josh Hart will be just fine. Brunson to the line for 3. Do I have I don't have it on my soundboard, but I definitely have it downloaded because I've used it in videos in the past as Brunson misses the first of 3 free throws. I do have the Benny Hill theme in my in the folder. Just I gotta put it on the soundboard. Brunson making the second one. Bucks crowd not a fan of that foul call, but it is what it is, man. You saw the footage, landed on his foot. You got to be aware of his space, and if you want to make that argument, he kicked out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're in his landing zone. You have it's almost like 2K where that circle around the player, that's the player's landing zone. Whether they kick out, whether they put you can't be in that area. It's a foul. Got to be out of the landing zone. CK got jumped from Mikal several times. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, and I stood my ground, man. I went nowhere. We're here. King Bridges Hive all day. 53-43. Brunson makes the tail end of the 3 free throws. Taurean Prince wide open for 3. And what? He can score. That was disrespectful. I'm so sorry, Torian. 3 ball down for Taurean Prince. 53-46. Josh Hart looking like he's found his confidence here. Clarkson checked in for Bridges, by the way, after a phenomenal second quarter from Mikal Bridges. Clarkson now needing to get some buckets, needing to find something. Clarkson goes right past Taurean Prince. Clarkson looking to go all the way for a score and let you get your confidence, Jordan Clarkson. And if it starts with going to the rim before shooting, look at Josh Hart, great defense. Clarkson now not looking up. He had numbers, doesn't use them. Instead, now makes the pass. Brunson, he pulls from the mid-ranger. Brunson with the make. And look at the New York, wrong sound. Look at the New York Knicks run. 57-46. Bucks need to make a score here to stop the bleeding. Alley-oop to, oh my goodness, to Giannis. Giannis can't get it, but he tips it over to Trent. He likes the matchup he has with Shaman, but instead passes it back out to the 3. Anthony extra pass, and Giannis with the dunk. It was always going to end in the hands of Giannis. Clarkson wide open for 3, gets it to fall, and look who has found his touch. Jordan Clarkson is that kind of player where he just needs to see one. That's all he needs. And he has immediately got 5 points. And we're seeing, so yeah, I was going to say, you can't set a screen like that. Trent Jr. with the moving screen. Doc Rivers beside himself looking at the bench to see if he needs to challenge that. But you can't set a screen like that. Where else is Brunson able to go? Watch this. Watch this. Yeah, the handoff, this is something that Josh Hart does that irritates my being. And Josh Hart gets called with an offensive foul on that every time. It's just it's one-on-one, bro. You can't set that and then just throw your body and say it's a screen. It doesn't work. Brunson finding Clarkson. Clarkson, who has hit his last 2 field goals, probably looking for another one. I'm looking at Towns, though, but Clarkson loses his handle. Towns, he had a lot of space. He has to throw one up, gets his own rebound, goes right back up. And ladies and gentlemen, we have officially entered the Clarkson experience. It is the Jordan Clarkson show, and it is working. Giannis, though, 3 defenders, gets the layup to fall. It's a 12-point game. Brunson, oh my goodness, what a move. Trying to get the foul. No foul called, but gets the floater regardless. And look at Hart. Active hands, loses the handle, goes up, and they're going to say it's out of bounds. No contact, just losing the ball. Hart is in the referee's ear. Ref laughs it off. And I think the referee might have got that right. We're going to see it again. But shout out to Josh Hart for even being active like that. Look at the read here. The Bucks heads down, not paying attention. Oh, no, that's the right call. Yeah, and it went off of his foot. No, that's the right call. That's the right call. Definitely good defense there. 5 steals for the New York Knicks here tonight. The Knicks are a much better team when they, any basketball team is a much better team when you get steal or block stats, as we saw Cole Anthony with a nice layup there. They're expecting big things out of Cole Anthony this season in Milwaukee. Extra pass to Towns, sidesteps it, misses it, but he will get free throws. Towns, great play there, making them pay at the line yet again. Look at the way the New York Knicks have turned this thing around. 39 points in the second quarter. When things were looking like doom and gloom just 11 minutes ago in this same quarter. People blaming, pointing fingers, comparing this team to the Jazz. And just like that, the New York Knicks show why they are title contenders this year. Because at the blink of an eye, the defense revs up and so does the offense. I said it 1,000 times. I have no problem with the shots the Knicks were getting. They just need to fall. And look at how things have changed. My guy Bridges checking back into the game. Clarkson, you got to give him some props. In that last push since the timeout, went 3 for 4 from the field. Microwave minutes, microwave moments from Jordan Clarkson. By the way, both free throws down from El Capitan. 20 points for Jalen Brunson. Bridges getting pushed back. Miles Turner gets that 3 to fall off the dribble. I guess that's just his game, or just He just settling for threes. I know he's always been that way, but I don't know. I thought Turner would be looking to do a little bit more. Brunson losing the handle, gets it over to OG. OG picked up by, I think that's Trent Jr. Another risky pass, but it gets to Brunson. Screen set, back over to OG. OG attacking the smaller defender, extra pass. Hart finding a wide open Brunson. Can he make him pay? You bet he will. 69, nice, to 55. Brunson with 23 in one half of play. Extra pass there. Giannis goes up for the dunk. And he is just trying to stop the bleeding. Mikal Bridges backing down Cole Anthony, looking around, uses the screen from Towns. He has options. He throws it up. That's no good. Towns trying to get the rebound, loses it. And it's going to be Bucks ball. New York Knicks looking like a different team in this second quarter. Still so much time left with 40 seconds remaining as Giannis Antetokounmpo makes the 10-point game. Taurean Prince, extracurriculars there. No call by the referee. 10-point game. Mikal Bridges waiting for the screen, letting some clock die. We're seeing him go right after Cole. He used the spin move, fadeaway jumper, and look at Mikal using up the clock. Gets a beautiful fader to fall. 12-point game. Shout out to Chuck, $2 super said, when we want it, look out. Cap is a damn terror. Facts indeed. Cole Anthony trying to give them something to be excited about. Bridges now with the new rule, heaving it with no care in the world as the New York Knicks put together a 45-point quarter. 45 points in that quarter. Mikal Bridges got the ball rolling for the Knicks, and the rest was history as everybody found their groove in the quarter. I can't say enough about how beautiful that turnaround was for the New York Knicks. 71-59 is the score after one half of play. The Knicks damn near almost outscored the Bucks in this game in one quarter. The Bucks at 59, Knicks with 45. Some sloppy play as the pendulum swung in the direction for the New York Knicks. And it's crazy because the Bucks are still shooting 58% from the field. 44 from three. So, you know, the Knicks literally just started making shots and they got timely stops. Because I can't say they're really stopping the Bucks from scoring. 58% from the field are the Milwaukee Bucks still. But the Knicks turned theirs up. They're at 54%, 43 from three. A lot more of a steady pace from the three-point line, in my opinion. Only 21 in one half. But like I said, Bridges, a catalyst in that quarter. 12 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 for 10 from the field. But more importantly, we got to talk about the captain himself, Jalen Brunson. 9 for 14, 64% from the field. The three ball not falling, but who cares? As he has 23, 67% from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, a steal, and an assist. Shout out to Santana. $2 super said, CK, we looking good. In fact, we are, man. All right, we got the TTS on, so now you guys should be able to hear Nikita when you guys make your supers of $2 and more. So we got that switched over. Let's go, man. Mikal is number one. Yeah, Mikal. I mean, look, Brunson is the one carrying this team. I mentioned Mikal for the mere fact that him and Kolek got the ball rolling offensively because we had 3 points to their 9 for the majority of that beginning of the second quarter. And then once Bridges got some shots up, then the ball started rolling from there on with everyone else as well. We talk about bench points here today. That we had mentioned that in my keys to today's game. I wanted to see 20-plus bench points for us here today. And right now, so far, we're looking at how many? I'm trying to do the math real quick. We got 10 between Clarkson and Kolek, 3 from Hart. So we're at 13 bench points in one half. Already off to a much better start. Already off to a much better start. Clarkson looked good. He found his groove. Like I mentioned, went 3 for 4 in that final stretch before he went out. Tyler Kolek only took 1 3-ball, got it to fall with 2 assists and no turnovers. Josh Hart put a shot up and got it to fall. Still would like a little bit more of aggression. And look, if Landry Shamet was on the bench, man, he got 10 points right now. Landry Shamet leading the team in plus minus as well. Talk nice about my guy ShamWow, man. Shout out to Landry Shamet. What more can I say? The New York Knicks looking good. Santana said it as well. Shout out to Santana and Chuck D with the supers showing love. Appreciate y'all in the chat.
Oh, Marion, and I'm talking about like the
what a wash ENT.
Bam, 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 touch. Oh, Marion.
Respect the wow. It's that simple. Frank Michael. Frank. We don't talk about that. He said, third quarter of doom incoming. Don't do that, man. We don't need that. I've been saying it since we got him. Shamet is that guy. Jay Noel, right there with you. The ball movement is so beautiful. Amen to that. Ev Zion, we never trading Deuce. Need him. Need him indeed. Why? What? Someone said something about Zion. What? Zion.
Oh, Marion, and I'm talking about like the B2K
what?
and
what?
Bam, 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 touch. Oh, Marion.
We don't need no Zion right now. Bridges loves Shamet. You know? Mellow on broadcast. Noise. I love the whole crew, man. They got my GOAT T-Mac. You know, they got T-Mac on the GOT. $20 super. Appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciation super chat for my guy CK. Always killing on the ones and twos. Gotta show love to your platform.
I appreciate you, man. That means a lot. It means a lot. It really does. I have fun with these, man. I have fun making videos, even though I did not release a Tuesday video today. But, yeah, man, it means a lot. We have a lot of fun. All that's important is our New York Knicks winning games, and it's fun as we talk about it together, bro. Appreciate you, GOT, for showing love to the channel. Nikita, she's back. Nice crew on NBC halftime show. Yeah, both pregame and after. Like I said, man, I can't say it enough. It's not a sponsor, but Prime and NBC has stepped up the game for the NBA, man, making these nationally televised games way more bearable. It felt like TNT mailed it in the last few seasons, so it's been hard to watch. ESPN.
Oh, Marion, and I'm talking about like the B2K and bam, 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 touch. Oh, Marion.
NBA back to being fun, bro. Freddie, what up? Melo smiling. Yeah, man. Melo been good. I ain't gonna lie. Melo never gave me the vibe as a analyst. Podcaster, like talking the game in a podcast setting, I think Melo, that makes so much sense for Melo. But he never gave me a vibe as somebody to be on like a halftime, a broadcast. He's killing it. I can't lie. His takes have been great. He's good with the people. Like, man, shout out to Melo, man. Younger CK, 20s CK, teenage CK, who was a huge Carmelo Anthony fan. Never would have thought. Tracy McGrady as well. Those are my guys. Tracy McGrady and Carmelo Anthony, my two favorite players of all time. Never would I thought they'd be on the same show together in suits. Well, one of them in suits talking about the game. I that was not on my bingo card, bro. I thought they would have been coaching or, been doing nah. And they're doing great, bro. I'm happy with it. The alert sound is dumb loud. My fault, Ties. My fault. I be forgetting y'all got, we got ears in the chat that little, my fault. Him podcasting helped out a lot. I think that's probably what it was too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. Yeah, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, one of my favorite basketball podcasts. And, adding Kaz, Monica on there. Yeah, it's a fun listen if you listen to pods, man. Indoor Shades, Melo is so broken. I love it. That's what I'm saying. People getting mad at Melo talking about he need to wear a suit. Melo gotta wear a suit. Why, bro? Let Melo be Melo, man. Sunglasses indoors. Got the old head zip up. Like, let Melo be Melo, man. How does suit affecting his play call? As long as he's not out there wearing like a t-shirt, you know what I mean? Let Melo be Melo, bro. Let him have his swag, bro. I ain't tripping about this suit, bro. They said dress down. I'm not tripping about it, bro. Let him be, man. It ain't that crazy. He said ESPN was just straight hating. Amen, bro. I'm so over ESPN. Although I will say TNT on ESPN was a little bit more entertaining. I don't know if they forced them or whatnot, even though Shaq was unbearable, but we had Chuck on our side, which was weird. But yeah, man. ESPN, they gotta step up the gas. CK, what's good? Yeah, what up? Giannis wants to be a Knicks so bad, I think it will happen. Oof. Look, man, I'm not going to get myself excited. I'm not going to have that conversation. Right now, I'm focused on the people suited up in our blue and orange right now. Whatever happens after the season, after we are celebrating the trophy, the Larry O.B., whatever ends up happening after that, it is what it is. Or if, we fall short, whatever happens after that, we'll discuss then. Right now, leaving it alone. This Peacock, 10 times better than the TNT crew, F them guys, and Reggie Miller. He should be banned from Knicks games. Well, that's why I like that they got Jamal Crawford. I only say Jordan Crawford because I just watched him with Jeff Teague on the pod earlier. Jamal Crawford. They got Jamal Crawford there to regulate him, so I ain't tripping too much. Y'all let me know if Reggie's still talking crazy, but at least we got Jamal with us. We got some insiders, you know what I mean? On NBC, we got insiders. We got Melo with us. We got Jamal. We got Jay Crossover with us. We got some insiders here, so you know what I mean? Try and talk crazy about our Knicks. We got some guys, all right? We good. Dill Max said we ain't falling short. That's right, we not. Larry O.B. coming back to New York this year, man. He said Reggie Miller making commercials too. I'm sick of his behind. Right. KG said I'm chilling. KG, what you got? You said 62 and 20. That's what you said. That's your prediction for this year. 62 and 20. That's the one you got. I like it, man. Jamal is really good. I was hoping he would stay at MSG, but you gotta let him fly. But that's the thing. At least he's always gonna be with us. You know what I mean? Wherever he goes, he's always gonna be with us. But yeah, it would have been great to have him. Let him do the Mike Breen thing. You know what I mean? Part-time with MSG. Go out there and blossom elsewhere as well. Commentate the end of the Wizards game. Oh, that's right. How they looking? Oh, my goodness, Wizards. Wizards, get the job done. Oh, snap. I forgot my real favorite team, the Washington Wizards, y'all. How could I forget, y'all? We got how many seconds left? 22.5. The Wizards holding on to a 2-point lead against the Sixers. My real favorite team, the Washington Wizards, man. Oh, snap. I got to sign in, bro. I was just on NBA League Pass yesterday, bro. Don't make me sign up. I'm going to miss it. You're going to make me miss the ending. Oh, it's tied up 126. No. You traitor. Sorry, guys. I'm a Wizards fan. Oh, man. I need the Wizards to go to the playoffs. It's a big year for us. Oh, no. We can't have audio. We can't have audio. 22.5. 126 is on the board. Oh, no. Grimes ain't save him. He needs to. Oh, no, wait. Grimes is on the Sixers. No. Bump that. Shout out to Grimes. Not tonight, bro. He said your real team. Yeah, man, my real team. Look, if you don't know, then you don't know. Remember, we hold the Wizards pick, but it's lottery protected. We need the Wizards to have a good year this year, all right? It's lottery protected. So go Wizards, okay? They need to make playoffs. He said, I'm a Wizards fan. Said no one ever. No, we're all Wizards fans in this chat, bro. Let's go Wizards, bro. Playoffs, man. Let's go Wizards. Nick Nurse yelling at the bench right now. They got 22.5. I think that's their last time. No, they both got 2 timeouts. He said, if you know, right, if you know, you know. CKY. So on KFTV, we're 2-0, but the one play-by-play we've done here on my channel, we lost. It was the Miami Heat one. So yeah, I'm 0-1 here on my channel. We're 2-0 over on KFTV. We're at the end of the year. I just want to see, you know what I mean? For my superstitious fans out there, I want to see something, you know what I mean? Knicks have gone 60 and 22 twice before. That's your prediction for this year? Yeah, KG. See, KG got it. See, shout out to KG, man. KG always on it, bro. KG always on it, bro. All right, 21 seconds here. Let me know we still in halftime, right? 21 seconds here. Wizards ball. CJ McCollum, he's had some clutch nights in his heyday. Is tonight going to be one of those nights? 10 seconds remain. Guarded by Kelly Oubre. Hands it over to Chris Middleton. 3 seconds. Pump fakes. Shoots the mid-ranger. No good. Overtime.
Tragic.
All right, well. We'll see, bro. We got overtime over there. We'll check back into that one later, man. Come on, Wizards, bro. Y'all got to keep me in tune on how my Wizards are doing, bro. Y'all got to keep me in tune. So the play-by-play time will be split between you and KFTV. Yeah, it's just going to be back. It's going to be me hosting, but it's going to be back and forth. Just because KFTV, you know, there's so many shows going on left and right. We're going to try and stick to some of the main games. We will be live on Halloween for the next play-by-play over on KFTV. So this Friday for that play-by-play, we will be live over there. Yeah, man. Still going to be your boy, just, you know, sometimes on my channel, which I appreciate you guys, you know, coming on over to. And other times it will be on Knicks Fan TV. Either way, it's all family, man. It's all on the network, you know? Curtis West facts. We better come out on fire third quarter. Yep. You know what? I'll even say it. I'll be okay if we start off slow but end off hot. If that's what it takes, then it is what it is. Either way, right now we're leading by. Right now it's a 12-point lead, right? We better lead with more or just about the same amount going into the end of this quarter. Will Rose, appreciate you. I'm letting Nikita read it. Nikita will read it. She got it.
Props to CK2K channel.
Appreciate you, Will. All right, here we go. Yeah, Middleton blew it, galore. It's all right.
Marion and you know I'm talking about
overtime. Sorry, turn that down. Heavy bettors, appreciate you. 3-ball by AJ Green. That's because he heard me talking trash about him earlier. Big 3-ball falls immediately from Milwaukee, 62-71. Not what we were asking for. When I said we could start off cold, I didn't mean it that way. Brunson and Bridges playing around. Brunson with the beautiful take. Oh, misses the gimme. And here goes the Bucks the other way. Oh, Giannis has a full head of steam and wide open paint. And just like that, the Knicks have lost their 12-point lead as it dwindles down to 7. Brunson off of the screen. Brunson finding Shamet. Shamet looking for Towns. Towns has a wide open 3. Oh, he does not take it. I'm sorry, that's Giannis there. That's not wide open. Towns double teamed. Finding Bridges. Bridges for the corner 3. That one no good. Look at Towns with the rebound. Swatted by Miles Turner. You love the hustle from Towns, but my God, what a block by Miles Turner. And what a start to this quarter we're seeing. Bridges off the screen, losing his handle. He's thinking about it. Oh, my goodness. What a lob. But Towns got it, but he's over the back on Gary Trent Jr. It's an interesting take. I understand you're trying to feed him, but when there's a double team, that's never going to work out in your favor, Mikal Bridges. Great idea, but look at the way Towns had to go for it. It was cool that he got it one-handed, but not the best way to go for it. But here we go. Third quarter of doom already peeking its ugly head. A.J. Green picked up by Mikal Bridges, finding Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo picked up by OG. We got Miles with the ball. Hands it back over to Rollins. Trent with the take. Floater. And hey, man. Timeout. No, we're going to keep it going. We ain't going to talk this one over. Okay, Mike Brown said, figure it out. 7-0 run. What are we doing? Dribbling and bumbling and fumbling. 7-0 run for, oh, my God. And Towns just, what's happening right now? What is going on now? Great, thank God. Shamet now getting a turnover. Knicks now need to take advantage of the stop that they just got. And what is happening? Towns wide open for three. It's way off. What? I have to hit it.
What the hell?
I have to hit it.
Oh my God, no way.
What is going on for the Knicks right now? Rollins thought about taking the shot. Instead, side dribbles, goes up for a wild take. OG with the big block. Gonna still be Bucks ball, but what is timeout? Timeout. Talk it over. Figure it out. Something. We all over the place right now, man. Pull up there from Miles Turner. That's no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. 71-66. Can the Knicks get something going after this terrible start for the team? Towns picked up by Turner. He wants to hand it off to Brunson. Brunson on the drive. Brunson with the floater, and that's no good again. Stolen by Towns, and Towns gets the dunk to fall. And welcome back to offense for our New York Knicks. 73-66. Am I that far behind? Hold on. Let me hit a refresh. I think I might be tremendously behind. Hold on, chat. I'm sorry. I just looked up at what score you guys have and what I have. Oh, yeah, it's a commercial break. What happened? I am so sorry. The score is 79-71. You know what it is? I think it's when I went over to check out the Wizards game. It delayed on the Peacock side, so that's my bad. Yeah, 79-71 is the score. 8:05 remaining in the third quarter. Yeah, I'm back to my 20-second delay, which is good. Ryan Rollins hands off to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Back to Gary Trent Jr. Back over to A.J. Green. Green for three, and another three ball for the Bucks. This is crazy and out of hand. Bucks doing everything they want to do here. Shout out to Hot Dog. Crazy name. As Bridges blocked at the rim. 79-74. Gary Trent Jr. with the spin move going right after Shamet. No good. Rebounded by Giannis. And man, yeah, Mike Brown, much needed timeout. Slow down the momentum. Giannis talking to the crowd saying, this is my city. 3-point game. 7:23 remaining in this third quarter. And yep, as predicted in the chat, third quarter of doom has reappeared. Back like it never left. 79-76, timeout, Knicks. CK back in time. Wait till he sees Cat get dunked on. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here now. Leaving the Knicks for the Wiz is a fireable offense. Oh, my goodness. Wizards, though, 131-126. They can get the job done against the Sixers team that is doing okay to start off the season. Need the Wizards to win, man. We need playoff basketball for the Wizards so we can get that pick. The freak has awoken. All right. Big Bro said, F that pick? No, F that pick. Go Wizards. Oh, man. Give me some picks too, man. We need some picks too. Curtis West said every freaking game, same right. Yeah. But like I said, I will take a bad start and a better finish, and I'll be fine. Knicks kryptonite, the third quarter. Yep. It doesn't matter who our coach is. The third quarter of doom is just a Knicks staple at this point, man. Kingbridge needs to dunk that rock. Yeah, it probably would have been best if he did. He said CK want to pick the trade for Giannis. Let's focus on this season, people. Two up and down, same habits from last season. Man, oh man, the hot and cold nature of the chat. We were just celebrating, having a good time as the New York Knicks were balling out. And now the Knicks having themselves a rough go. And opinions have changed yet again. Can we guard AJ Green? Yeah, that would be a start, right? What is AJ Green's stats at right now? AJ Green in this third quarter, I feel like he scored all in the third quarter, no? 3 for 3, yeah, 9 points. Yeah, no. Yeah, all of them come in the third quarter. Yep. Yeah, we gotta do something about that AJ Green thing. Shamit is having a good game, Eddie. He is. Giannis can't shoot them far ahead. Mikey Brown, get it together. Yeah, man. Third quarter of doom, a problem, no matter who the coach is, man. Cat should not have the least amount of shot attempts from the starters, like never. Well, I don't know if you're seeing how they're defending him. The Knicks are trying to get him to get some shots up. Towns got to want to shoot him too. They're getting it to his direction, or they're blitzing him. Towns doing a lot of passing. Right here again, point made there. Shamit on the fake. Shamit on the take. Shamit can't get the make. Towns trying to tip it in. Can't get it to fall. And AJ Green going the other way. 79-76. Ryan Rollins picked up. Jalen Brunson sees him. Rollins with the pull. That's no good. Rebounded by Turner. And they're calling the foul. Who are they calling the foul on? I'm so sorry. I saw him and OG going for it. They're calling a foul on OG off a rebound. See, I hate loose ball calls, bro. Loose ball fouls to me is such a raggedy call, man. They're both going for the ball. So how is Turner more with the ball than OG? I don't know. I'm not a fan. Good defense there. Wide open. Rollins, right when I talk about the good defense on Giannis, Rollins left wide open, and just like that, a tie game. Shamit looking around. Shamit finding Brunson. Brunson picked up by Rollins. Brunson, that's contact, and gets the foul, but can't get the bucket to fall. But the Knicks need something, if not anything, to get the ball back going the right direction for the New York Knicks. Brunson to the line for 2 free throws, and my God. It's just easy pickings, a lot like the first quarter for the Milwaukee Bucks here in this third quarter. Doc Rivers always upset about something. Doc Rivers always upset about something. Brunson making the first of 2 free throws. Oh, Mrs. CK. CK hitting me up. Hold on. Both of them down for Brunson. Again, the free throw shooting from Brunson this season has been great. Missing 2 of them here today. But Brunson has been handling his own. Rollins finding Bridges. Bridges picked up by Green. Green back over to Rollins. Screen set from Teller. Rollins with a nice sidestep. Goes right into OG. Should be a charge call. They're going to call blocking on OG Anunoby. Knicks cannot buy a call here in this quarter. Brunson, that was a good little two-piece there from Rollins. That's a charge. I don't know if there's enough there to challenge because it's going to be so close you might lose the challenge. So I wouldn't necessarily challenge that call. But I'd argue that OG was there waiting for him and he was playing it. I don't like that call. It doesn't matter if I like it. I get that, but I don't know. 81-79, 5:59 remaining in this third quarter. Another open pull. Okay, good save from Mikal. Mikal trying to do double duty. It doesn't matter. Ryan Rollins absolutely thriving against the New York Knicks in this game. Brunson picked up by Rollins. Brunson going up for a wild take. Can't get to fall. Huck Porty can't even get the rebound. Loses it. And here come the Bucks. Giannis spins right off of Hart like that's a travel, ref. He missed it anyways, but my God. Brunson leading it ahead to Bridges. Bridges back out to Hart. Bridges should have gone to the rim, but deciding to reset the play. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Brunson with the man on his hip. Hart back to Bridges. Bridges with the take. Bridges going wildly up. Gets the foul. And Bridges will get some free throws on the other end. Nice aggressive take by Mikal. Drawing some contact and now getting some free throws. I don't know what we're watching right now, chat. This thing turned around. Chat still upset about the call on the other side. Bridges doing a good job forcing the referee's hand, getting to the free throw line. Bridges making the first of two. Will Rose out here critiquing Doc Rivers' tattooed hairline. Doc Rivers refers. Yeah, Jada Kiss. Yeah, I saw that from the pod. 83-82, 1 point game for the New York Knicks. This one going back and forth after a monster second quarter. The Knicks only putting up 12 points in this quarter while the Bucks have put up 25. Giannis going right after OG, finding his groove, gets the foul, spins around, feeling good about himself, and now Giannis dancing all over the Knicks defense. Brunson randomly joining and fouling Giannis on the take. Wow. Doc's hairline lost the 3-1 lead to is crazy. That was Huck CK? Oh. That was in Brunson's hand that came out reach. Whoever it is, regardless, it was not needed. We did not need the and one as it goes down 83-85. You're right. It was Huck's hand. I see it now. My fault. Clarkson checking into the game for OG Anunoby. Clarkson finding Bridges. Bridges needs this three ball. No good. Clanks it. Rebounded by Green. Bucks putting up 26 in this quarter alone to give them a 2-point lead. Giannis finding Turner. Turner for three. That one no good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart pushing the pace here. Knicks looking to tie this game up. Brunson picked up by Rollins. Rollins has had a good quarter against Brunson. Brunson wants to get his lick back and will. Fadeaway jumper forcing Doc Rivers and the Bucks to call a timeout. Brunson having words with, I think it was the referee. We know that Brunson and Hart, those guys love to go back and forth and jabber job with the referees. Either way, tie game 85-85 with 4:13 remaining in this third quarter. My God. Chat already ready to mail it in. They are calling it, saying that this one is an L already. Ebbs and flows, indeed, when it comes to the New York Knicks. If Knicks end this quarter up, we win in for show. Well, like I said, what I was looking for the New York Knicks is for us to even if we had a slow start to this third quarter, to at least close out the quarter with a lead close to what we started with, which it was 12 points. With 4:13, it's still very doable to have that kind of a lead or something close to that. But the way this game is going right now, it seems like it's going to be a back and forth affair all the way through to finish out this third quarter. Wizards right now going to let me down yet again, down by 4 points with 9 seconds. So, Wizards do not want us to have that pick. 5-0 run. Brown should have called a timeout. I'm not too mad about that, man. To me, the timeout to stop momentum call, I'm 50-50 on it. Why is Hart on Giannis? That part. Now, there's a real question. Take Cat back to the bodega to get back bodega Cat, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. Towns is playing so odd to me, man, to start off this season. But again, I don't know how much of it is the quad. It's just the lack of aggression to want to find his shot, because they're getting the ball to him to go and try and do something. Barring a few situations where they're not getting the ball, but it's so few and in between, in my opinion. I still feel like Cat should have gotten more than 6 shots up. Brunson at 18, Bridges at 12, OG even at 8. Shoot, Landry Shamet got up 8. To me, that's an aggression situation, personally. I don't know. We need Cat to wake up here a little bit. But again, I don't know how much of it, again, is the quad. We're going to see, man. New York Knicks still tied. 85s on the board. Hart guarding Giannis? Nah, man, what we doing? To be honest with you, a few of the times it was switched. They've done a good job switching between Giannis and between Hart, getting OG off of Giannis and having Hart picking him up. Cat isn't healthy, I get that. But if you're choosing to play, you gotta, we gotta put that to the side, as Ryan Rollins is absolute. Shout out to Brunson. Great offensive game, but Ryan Rollins is running all around Jalen Brunson in this one. Not a slight, just a fact right now. Ryan Rollins running loose in this third quarter against Jalen Brunson. Hart now with the ball, finding Mikal Bridges. Bridges picked up by the smaller Anthony. Got to be looking at the rim here. What a pass there. Brunson fouled and won. Trying to teach the young gun a few lessons, drawing the foul on him. And now Brunson getting an opportunity at the line to take the lead. Yep, that's a great play there. Hits the brakes, has enough to stop and make the shot. Rollins 6 for 9, 4 for 4 from 3 for 19 points. Ryan Rollins out here putting on a show against Jalen Brunson offensively. Here comes Karl Anthony Towns. Like I said, look, man, just do me this favor. Pay attention to Towns in these next moments. And when he does get the ball, watch the decision making. This is what I'm talking about with the aggression. I get the quad injury, I understand, but if you're choosing to play, then that means that you're going to have to play at that level that, if not, then sit. Give the quad a few games to rest. If you're going to play, then play. So take an eye and watch Cat in these next few possessions. And let me know what you see. 88-87, 3:33 remains in this third quarter. Rollins with the pass as Giannis has the smaller Hart on him again. No, you know what? I take it back. Hart is by choice guarding Giannis Antetokounmpo. We got away with one there. You're so right. Giannis pushing Hart out of the way to get open there. They're going to call the foul on him, so the bucket will not count, but you're right. That was a choice. There was no switch there. Hart was guarding Giannis for whatever reason. Brunson going to the bench here, and again, extra.
Tragic.
Foul called on Karl Anthony Towns is going to be Bucks ball. CK, if you're on the court, mean you're good enough to play and play well. That's how I feel too. I completely agree with you. That's exactly how I feel. I get he's not feeling great, but at the same time, you're out there, man. I completely agree. Giannis Antetokounmpo going. Here we go. Now we got we got OG guarding Giannis. Clarkson, for whatever reason, going and grabbing onto him. No, they're calling the foul on OG. The foul clearly looked like it was on Jordan Clarkson there, but they're calling the foul on OG. OG's gonna pick up a foul. That's gonna be his third. Interesting choice there. I definitely thought Clarkson wrapped him up, but they're going to say it's on OG. 88-87. A lot of craziness going on with the substitutions. Coffee and Prince checking in. Giannis extra pass. Look at that. They're always somebody wide open. That time they can't take advantage. Towns tips it out to OG. Knicks holding on to a 1-point lead. Handed off to Anunoby. Anunoby picked up by Kuzma, going right after him. And that's what I'm asking for, some aggression. But he has no explosion to get past Kuzma. Settles for the floater as Giannis just goes right to the rim regardless of who's in front of him. And now it's a 1-point game. Again, look, I'm telling you, they're giving him the opportunities. What is Cat going to do with them? He's picked up by Kuzma, and he just gives up, says, let me try this again. Kuzma on his hip, trying to spin past him. Kuzma getting the arm up. He tries to throw something up, uses the off arm, and can't get it to fall. This is what I'm talking about. Again, if the injury is playing that much of a factor, I don't know. Swing pass over. Cole Anthony picked up by Jordan Clarkson. Anthony trying to get it to Giannis. Good defense there by Anunoby. He goes down, and they're going to call a blocking foul again. What more does OG need to do to get the charge? I need to see that. No, I don't care about this play. Show me the spin move again. What did OG do wrong there? Yeah, you know he's moving. I take it back. He's moving. I'll shut up. I'm sorry. He was moving. He was moving. My apologies. Nope. Now OG was moving. He slid over. The problem was it wasn't a concrete slide. He was moving. That's gonna be 4 on OG, man. Giannis getting whatever he wants here, but man, that's a tough one, bro. Chuck saying Giannis is auditioning. Oof. Chat thinks it's a charge, though. I don't know if I'm using. I don't like using the challenge call on charges and blocks because they're so close, and referees don't like to admit when they're wrong. I feel like there's just enough movement where if we challenge it, they're gonna uphold the call. So I don't waste a challenge on it. Giannis air balls the free throw. Bucks up by 2. What a up and down third quarter. We got 2:04 remaining as they zoom in on the only championship the Bucks have. And it was won by this man right here, Giannis Antetokounmpo, as he takes a break. And let's see what the Knicks are able to do with him on the bench. CK2K ain't it, man. I don't know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for Towns, like for a game like this, like I would expect him to be able to be aggressive. And we could talk about the injury all day long, but he chose to play. And right now, Kuzma is out muscling him on a lot of these possessions. And I don't know how I feel about that. OG finding it hard. And again, that's not me giving up on Towns or anything crazy. Just calling a spade. Towns there, the defense calling for a travel. No, they're going to say jump ball. Just a critique. Just a critique on Towns here. Like, he gets all of my respect for playing through the quad injury. That's not easy to do. But I raised that question on KFTV. Maybe, sit a game or two. We got the Bulls coming up in back-to-backs. If the quad is if it's making this much of an impact where Towns only got 6 points off of 2 for 9 shooting, maybe he might need to take that break. But I don't know. I'm going to leave that for the conversation in the chat. We'll talk more about it later. Good second effort here below by Towns, dropping onto the ball there. Might get another jump ball between him and Cole Anthony. They're discussing it right now, what to call that. The jump ball turned into a loose ball play, and Towns falls right on top of it. Oh, no, I mean, Cole Anthony's on it, but it should be a jump ball again. There should be no conversation. Yeah, just jump ball again. Cole Anthony and Towns will be the two to go after it. 6 points, Big Nick. Yep. Towns limited to 6 points. Shout out to 300 in the chat right now. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Referees loves putting his hands on Bobby. I don't know what's going on there, but we moving. Jay Fart shooting is not a good look. KG said that isn't a jump ball, but they will go with the jump ball, in fact. Won by Towns. Clarkson in the game. Can we see him continue how he started? Oh, Lord, he had to throw it up with no time left on the shot clock. Good rebound by Kolek. Pump fake from Towns. Towns with the extra pass to Hart. Hart finding Kolek. Kolek faking it out. Back over to Towns. The risky passing here. Towns has to, he had 5 seconds on the shot clock. I think he was trying to draw a foul there, but hits the hell out of the backboard. Taurean Prince open for a corner three, making the Knicks pay. And this one has gotten sloppy, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Kolek picked up by Bobby Shamet back to there. Look, this is my point. I said it when he checked in. They're going to try and force feed him. Good shot there by Shamet. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Kolek, who has made his first one, misses his second one. And the Knicks now are stuck on stupid. 5-point game. The Bucks putting up a monstrous 34 points. Can they add to it? No good there from Bobby Portis to the Knicks 17 in this third quarter. A nightmare. Hart throwing over to Clarkson, but they're going to call the foul on Hart on the drive. This one is getting away from the New York Knicks. Once Brunson went to the bench, this is what I'm saying. I feel like a broken record. I need Bridges with the second unit. He is one of the only starters that I trust with the second unit. Maybe when Towns is healthy again in the future, maybe we can have him run with the second. I need Bridges with the second unit. And right now, we see Brown overcompensate, bringing out both Brunson and Bridges to rock right now with Towns, Shamet, and Clarkson. It's an interesting lineup, but I like it better than whatever we were just watching. What can we get here next? Brunson inbounding the ball. He's trying to get to Clarkson. Clarkson hands it right back to Brunson. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Double team on Brunson. Clarkson wide open for three. Steps into it. And another three ball. Much needed three ball. Feel like I haven't hit any 3-point sound effects in quite some time. 91-93. Chuck, I appreciate the super. $2 super cent. Fourth quarter, we will burn the Bucks. I completely agree. Right now, Knicks just stuck on stupid. We will get out of it. Kuzma doing a great job baiting Karl Anthony Towns on that. And Towns now is going to pick up his fourth foul. A nightmare game for Karl Anthony Towns. Jeez. I don't even like that call, but referees are going to fall for that every single time. Well, thank God he missed it. Missed free throw for Kyle Kuzma on the first attempt. Definitely was a soft foul. I agree. Completely agree with y'all. Inner City G's. Appreciate the sub. Welcome to the crew. Towns getting a much needed rest. A lot of nothing in this third quarter from Karl Anthony Towns. Hopefully we can see him turn it on in the fourth quarter and we can forget the third quarter ever existed. Second one falls, so he splits the free throws there. 94-91, 3-point game. 2.7 remain. Knicks looking to try and get the best look possible here, to try and get as close as they can. I don't know what Josh Hart is trying to do here. 2.7. Hart takes it right back. Half court heave, gets it before the buzzer. Air ball. And that ends one of the stinkiest quarters of this young season. I mean, we managed to get 20 points, but you know what? I'm curious. What was our percentage in that quarter? I am very curious. Not all. Let's see the third quarter. We shot 23% in that quarter. Oh my gosh. 6 for 26. Look at all that red. And for those arguing saying we taking too many threes, we were missing even more in the paint. Oh, look at that. Dare I show him? Dare I show him? Let's see how Karl Anthony Towns, 1 for 9. Karl Anthony Towns in that third quarter. Look, again, I'm not trying to talk trash on Towns. I'm just calling what I'm seeing. I said it. For those who are saying, CK, we're not feeding him. CK, we're not getting the ball. CK, he needs more shot attempts. I'm telling you, look at what he's doing with them in his game. He's not comfortable. He's just not comfortable. One for 9. As a team, we went 6 for 26, so he was one of our 6 made shots. Bridges 0 for 3 in that quarter. I think the other 2 had to be Brunson, right? Yeah. Yeah, 2 for Brunson. We got Clarkson who made 1. Doesn't even matter. Ugly quarter for that easily has to be our worst quarter of the season. Easily. But you know what's crazy? We only trail by 3. After a horrendous quarter like that one. Gave up 35 points. Shot 6 of 26 in the third quarter. We only trail by 3. Can't stress enough. It's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. Let's see if the Milwaukee Bucks and Doc Rivers are able to close this game out. It is not over yet, but man, oh man, that third quarter needs to be studied on repeat at practice. Our next game isn't until Friday. Today is Tuesday. I need that third quarter on repeat for the next few days. My word. Shout out to the 360 of y'all rocking with us here on the play-by-play in the chat. New York Knicks trying to get their third victory of the young season and not fall down to 3-2 under Mike Brown. Shout out to all my mods and my members and my supers in the building. KG holding it down. We miss Deuce. We definitely miss Deuce. CK Brown is trying, he needs more time to find the right lineups. Yeah. Like I said, even through all the doom and gloom in that third quarter, we only down 3, man. We got time, but Lord have mercy. Let's not do what we just did again. That's all I ask. Changes have to be made at the trade deadline. I'm not worried about the trade deadline in October, but you could be right. As of right now, I'm not thinking that. Chuck, shout out to Chuck. He said trees on Bucks surround Cat. Amen. But at the same time, Chuck, does not mean that Cat needs to force those up. But we're back in action here. Fourth quarter, game ready to begin. Shout out to KG. Hit the like button. Yep, tell him. Young Knicks need to find a way to fix stupid. Yep, hopefully we do that here in this very important fourth quarter. Knicks start off with the ball. Mike Brown starting off with a interesting lineup of Kolek, Clarkson, Hart, Bridges, and Towns. Hart thought about going to Towns. Instead, a nice feed to Kolek. Kolek gets blocked. Oh, and Towns can't get the putback. The Knicks continuing where they left off. 2 great looks, just can't get it to fall. And another blocking call. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not like the way that Kolek went down there. That's the right call again with the block. What a block. Speaking by Taurean Prince on Kolek. You can't go up soft on those takes. What is Cat doing missing that putback? Wisdom said, yo, Cat, just chuck threes at this point. Oh. The question of the chat, what is Hart adding to the team right now? Yeah, Mike Brown, Hart is playing, I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, he's at 20. Never mind. It feels like he's playing way more minutes. Hart playing a lot of minutes, doing a lot of nothing. 3 points, 3 assists, not even up to his rebounding standards today, but, we'll see. We'll see. 91-96. Tyler Kolek bringing the ball up, picked up by Cole Anthony, finding Bridges. Bridges hands it off to Hart. Hart dribbling around in no man's land, not sure where to go next. And you can see the defensive game plan. When Hart gets the ball, everyone just stays put because they know he's not looking to score. There's no help coverage. There's no look to double team. Hart trying to make him pay there, does not. Rebounded by Coffee. 5-point game. Mind you, there's no Giannis, no Brunson on the floor right now. Kuzma looking to
What the hell?
And man stepped into a 3-ball with the most confidence, and it was caught out of bounds by his own player. Knicks ball. 5-point game. The Knicks need to score off of that blunder. Bridges with space. Bridges gets the 3-ball to fall. Much needed 3 by King Bridges, 17 points. I would like to see more of that. The same way the third quarter got started with Bridges, I would like the fourth quarter to do the same here. Staying with Cole Anthony, Bridges did a good job reading the double team there where everyone needs to switch onto the man. Kolek is lost, not sure where to go. A lot of space on Cole Anthony. Ball is short, rebounded by Towns. Can the Knicks start a run now? Bridges ahead of the pack, misses the pass to Towns. Instead goes back to Kolek. Kolek looking around, hands it off scarily to Clarkson. Clarkson losing his handle. Ball goes out of bounds. Should be Knicks ball as it's tipped out of bounds by the Bucks. No! I guess Clarkson just lost the handle and lost the possession at the same time. Going to be Bucks ball. B. Mills said Jamal Crawford is right. Cat is in his own head. That's crazy. I feel like I said the same thing. But, shout out to Jamal Crawford. Like minds indeed. 96-94. Cole Anthony. Why is Hart jumping there? Wide open. Coffee in the corner. And Kolek runs into him and gives up the foul. Not the play we want.
Tragic.
Oh, 3 free throws on the way for Amir Coffee. Oh, my goodness. Kolek throws his whole body into the closeout. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. Not the play we need at this time. Coffee making the first of 3 free throws. 3 fouls for Tyler Kolek. The kid is learning on the go. He's been much better this year. Respect to him, but right now, not the time for a play like that. What up, Squid? He said Amir Coffee sounds like he plays for the Flint Tropics, right? Oh, boy. All 3 free throws down by Amir Coffee. Back to a 5-point game. I need the Knicks to find something going. And Kolek does a good job drawing the foul on Cole Anthony. Okay, that's on the ground. He wanted the shooting foul, but the foul on the ground is the right call. So good job applying some pressure there to make them call a foul. A stupid one at that. 99-94. Kolek to Towns. Towns using the screen. Kolek finding Hart. Hart trying to get anything to go. He goes back to Kolek. Kolek picked up by Anthony. He goes right after him. Look at Tyler Kolek with the monstrous take. 3 defenders on him. Strongly gets to his left hand and gets the layup. Look at Tyler Kolek. He realized he made the foolish play. Makes up for it. Cuts the lead back down to 3. Bobby Portis, he was going to shoot that ball from the jump. Rebounded by, nope, that's tipped out by Hart. And it's going to stay Bucks ball. $96-99, 9:15. All the Knicks need to do is just make the timely plays and not make boneheaded ones. It's just that simple. And you give yourself a chance. The Bucks are leaving the Knicks hanging around. We saw what happened in the second quarter when they did that. Can the Knicks repeat that? Bobby Portis with the touch. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks have a 3-point deficit. Will they do something to get back in this one? Lazy screen there by Towns, but Hart able to get past it. Kolek likes the matchup of Cole Anthony, wants to go after him, but gets the switch on Coffee. And look at the matchup we have here. Bridges goes baseline, bounce past the Hart. Hart firing from 3. Way short. Rebounded by the Bucks. Taurean Prince with the ball. Prince looking around. Prince trying to find somebody. Portis now has the matchup he's looking for. A lot of reaching there from Hart. Doesn't matter. Portis makes him pay. 101-96. On that last possession, I wish Bridges would have looked for a shot there instead of bailing out and trying to go to Hart. I know Hart should have made that shot, but I would have much rather Bridges trying to find a shot there, in my humble opinion. Hart picked up by Anthony. He finds Towns. Towns with Portis on him. Finding Kolek wide open for the three at the top of the key. That's no good. Fighting for the rebound, and Towns gets it. Towns thought about it. Towns on the drive. Towns goes up, missing everything. Going to be a blocking foul on Kuzma. That could have been a nice and one, but either way, 2 free throws on the way for Towns. Hopefully, he can use this free throw time to catch his breath and get his mojo back together, because we need Towns down the stretch. Really missing Deuce, yeah. Josh Hart getting killed in the chat. No bench again. And, yeah. Remember when I talked about how we had 17 bench points at half? After 1 full quarter of play and a little bit of the fourth, the Knicks are at 18 bench points.
Tragic. Tragic.
Not good. Is he really hurt though, CK? Who are you talking about? Towns? I think that the quad is giving him issues. But if you're choosing to play, man, you're arguably the second, sometimes the best player on this team. If you're gonna choose to play, you're at that standard. I don't care how hurt you are. If you're that hurt, you got to sit. But if you're gonna play, you're at that standard of number 1, number 2. Got to play at that level. Bobby Portis on the spin move on Towns. What another nice floater there. I wish Bobby Portis never talked trash on us, bro. I would love Bobby Portis back in the Knicks jersey, man. I know that's never happened again, but I love the way Bobby plays. I know that's a hot take. OG Anunoby on the drive. He is picked up by Portis. Brunson back in the game, much needed, using Taurean Prince, keeping him on his hip. And look who's back. Mike Brown made an adjustment, something that our former coach never did, because he learned from his mistake in the last game. Took too long to get Brunson back in the game. Tonight, he doesn't wait long. Wing stop in action, and Bridges drawing contact, gets the bucket to fall, and one. Brown did not wait until there was 5 minutes left to get his best player out there. 7 on the clock. Brunson's in. We immediately see some offense. The starting 5 all together. And right off the bat, the Knicks have an opportunity to take the lead. Or we have the lead, to extend the lead at that. Towns going to get a short break while Huck Porty is back in the game. But got to look, man, this is what I'm saying. These are the little things that are just slightly different from what we were dealing with before in coaching. We talk about using the bench and utilizing players, but also when you make a mistake in the game before, you don't just repeat the mistake. That is something, unfortunately, Tibbs was notorious for. This time, we saw Brown learn from his mistake of waiting too long to bring out Brunson, brought him out when we need them. We need points now. OG Anunoby dribbles right into the double team. Somehow bounces back to him. Big 3-ball for Shamet. Shamet letting us down.
Tragic.
Needed that 3-ball. That could have been a momentum starter for Landry Shamet. Instead, Cole Anthony takes the 3. Luckily, he's short. Rebounded by Bridges. Interesting pass to Brunson. Luckily, gets it back to himself. Bridges, a little too passive, in my opinion, here to start this fourth quarter. We need him to look for his shot as well. Can't just be Brunson. Extra pass out again. That's what I'm saying. He is just forcing passes instead of looking for any type of shot. We need my guy Bridges to look like the last game. Down goes Brunson off of his own dribble. Looks like he tweaked his hammy. Doing a little too much on the dribble. Looked like he pulled his hamstring there on the move. He just worded, "I'm good." He said, "I'm good." He said, "I'm good." Giannis checking on him. Huck Porty checking on him. Said, "I'm good." Definitely looked like that was a hamstring there. Hopefully not a knee. But no, that was not the play. Overstretched right there. But no, it was when he was dribbling, he makes a move. Yeah. Doing too much. Immediately goes after the hamstring. That's not the person you want to see grabbing for anything, even if he says he's okay. Everyone's checking on him. He keeps saying, "I'm okay." I'm reading the lips. He keeps saying, "I'm okay." But that's the last thing we need. We already got one player with quad problems. We don't need the other one reaching for the hammy as well. Like, what do we need? Come on, man. Oh, JB. El Capitan, 32 points on the night. 60% from the field. Yeah, it was a wet spot. We saw him go down on it. We need him to be okay, because without Jalen Brunson, this one is a wrap. Our only aggressor in this game. Take mine, spare his. Facts, bro. Facts. What am I doing with mine, bro? I'm sitting down talking to y'all. He can have mine, man. We both about the same height. Take my hamstring. He don't want him. He don't want him. Oh, boy. Yeah, man. Go give him that little adrenaline shot, bro. Give him that little adrenaline shot, man. Jesus. JB Good is just a stinger. Yeah, that's one of those things he's going to feel tomorrow. Luckily, we got 3 days until 2 days technically until our next game. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. But yeah, looking at the way that he was reaching it, it definitely seemed like it was a tweak on his hammy. But hopefully nothing too serious. Cap, a football player-ish happens. Damn, yeah, he'll be all right, though, Chuck. He'll be all right. Chat right now, all kinds of emotions right now. They don't know where to point their finger. They don't know what to feel. They don't know what to do with their hands. Right now, Cat's doing this. Josh Hart ain't giving me anything. Brunson dribbling too much. We're all over the place right now because we just want to see the New York Knicks win this game. And we need things to go our way. Giannis checked back into the game we saw not too long ago. Right now, the Knicks are winning the quarter with the game tied at 103. But anything can happen down the stretch. And I'll tell you what, we need Jalen Brunson to be okay to give us our best shot at getting this dub. Blue Jays 5-1. Wait, their game was again today? Didn't that game yesterday end at like 5 in the morning or something? Damn. Yeah, baseball is tough, man. A lot. Golly. Chuck said we ain't down by 16. Amen. Tie game. Bridges needs to be assertive down. I agree. Look, Bridges, I've present first to say that, yes, I would like a more aggressive Bridges. I want the second quarter version of Bridges inserted in this fourth quarter, please. I agree. Brunson shaking it off, stretching it out, saying he is okay. He is not even hobbling, moving all right. Like I said, that's something he is definitely going to be feeling tomorrow. CK Milwaukee can't shoot. Outside of that third quarter, you on to something, Chuck. Yeah, CK, 6-1 Blue Jays, got it. All right, 103's on the board. Brunson going right back to the scene of the crime. No fear from our captain. Going right back around him, goes back to Bridges. Brunson gets the ball right back. Screen coming from Huck Porty. Huck Porty not sure which side he's going to set the screen. Oh, my goodness, stop with those passes, please. They're ready for those cross-court passes. Brunson way short on that. I don't think he did anything. And Shamet throws it away. Not the possession we need right now. Great steal from OG Anunoby. What a read. Oh, and Brunson just loses the handle, and they have numbers. It's 1v2. Anunoby moves out the way. Giannis gives the Bucks the lead right back. Boneheaded play after boneheaded play for the Knicks. And now I see Skims on my screen. Shout out to Knicks Fan TV. Bridges passing it over to OG Anunoby. Anunoby, I don't know. It looked like he picked up his dribble. Anunoby doesn't even look like he knows where he's going with it right now. A lot of stagnant play. Anunoby trying to spin past Turner. He's going to pull a shot there, missing everything. What was that possession? The Knicks right now just look confused, and for whatever reason, coach is going to bring Josh Hart back into the game. Towns getting ready to check in. Felix, I appreciate the sub. AJ Green, who has been a flamethrower in this second half. Good foul there from Bridges, making him earn them at the line. That's a good foul from Mikal Bridges. Mikal with 20 in this one, but like I said, I would love for him to be that secondary scorer, especially with Towns on the bench. Instead, we got OG over here pulling up some random shots, taking up the whole shot clock to shoot it. This game giving a lot of Knicks fans some early heart problems, man. Early heartburn, you know? 106-103. Pick and roll, pin down, flare screen, help the captain. Right, bro. But look who it is, though. I mean, peace and love to Huck Porty. Huck Porty can only really give you a pick and roll. That's about all you can get. He ain't going to get a strong pin down from Huck Porty. No real solid. Because what, if Huck Porty hit the flare screen, where he going to go? You know what I mean? So, yeah. Free throw goes down by Giannis Antetokounmpo. 103-107. Hart bringing the ball up. Hart finding OG Anunoby. Anunoby finding Bridges. 10 seconds already on the shot clock here, trying to get the screen, but you're seeing Turner ready and willing to go. Towns going right after Turner. Extra pass. Why does the ball keep ending up in the hands of Hart for the final shot? Why is that what we keep doing? Why is Hart the one taking those last second bombs every single time? Huh? Please stop with that. That's cute and fine in the second and first quarter, but bruh, why is it him? Ay. Mike Brown keeping his composure calm here, which is what you got to do in this kind of a situation. Giannis over to AJ Green. Green going to pull the three ball. That's short. Knicks need to score off of this possession. Right now, a lot of stagnant play. Mikal Bridges double team. Good, smart double team here. But what's Cat going to do off the drive? Hands it off to Hart again, and it's going to be a charge on Towns. Oh, boy. Like, when you're Towns in that position, you knew that charge was coming. So in my mind, go up with the floater. You know what they're trying to do. You know that they're trying to trap you on a charge. Just shoot the ball. At least go up for a floater and then make them make that kind of a call, one way or another. But you just accepted it and passed it. As Miles Turner, I don't know what Bridges is mad about. Bridges is mad about something. I want to know what he saw. I was too busy being upset about that last possession. Bridges upset about something. Turner's in the paint. Oh, Bridges is saying that it's before the shot. Bridges does not want the free throws. He's telling me he fouled him before the shot, but they're in the bonus, so it wouldn't even matter. And I think that's what Towns told him, and Bridges immediately backed off. 109, 103. Yeah. But they don't realize that they're in the bonus. Someone put hashtag bring back tips. I almost banned you. Yuck. 103, 109, 3:43 remaining in this game. Towns sending some kind of screens there. Brunson throwing up nonsense. And the Knicks right now seem lost for where they don't know what to do. Down goes Hart. Good tip and steal from Brunson. Brunson slipping and falling. Goes up with it anyways. Right-handed. 4-point game. This game is very much winnable. But we got to slow down on the foolishness. A lot of foolishness here in this second half by the New York Knicks, as Clyde would say. If the Knicks can trim that down and just buckle up, we can see what happens. Giannis shooting a fadeaway. All right. Giannis with the leg out fadeaway on the elbow. Feeling himself a little bit. Like I said, a career start. We need Towns to shoot the ball. Who are you pump faking, man? Shoot the first one. Ryan Rollins with the pull, and Ryan Rollins having a career game right now. Ryan Rollins is putting on a clinic right now, and that is not what we want to see. OG Anunoby getting blocked, and yeah, the New York Knicks look like by their energy they have given up. Towns going for the rebound, poked right into the hands of Gary Trent Jr. No good. Another rebound by Turner. The Knicks just standing and watching, fouling Giannis. Yep, the Knicks' energy is showing way more than what the score is. It's an 8-point game, and the Knicks have looked like they have mailed it in. Man, oh man, what an ugly turn of events. OG Anunoby, a non-factor in this one. 3 for 10 from the field. Towns, a mega non-factor, shooting 17%, 2 for 12. Shamet somehow has outplayed both Towns and OG in this starting lineup on both sides with a +4 and 16 points. Brunson doing everything he can now with this bum leg. Bridges 20. It should be more because I would like Bridges to look more of a shot. And as I put in my keys of the game early on, I said I need at least 20 or more by the second unit. And if I'm counting right now, Hart has 3, Clarkson has 10, Kolek has 5. That don't equal 20. We went into the second half with 17 bench points. And somehow, some way, we only got 18 with 2.5 minutes left in the fourth. You know, this is the struggles of the beginning times of the first few months when you have a new coach, a new system being implemented. You're going to get your ups as we saw in our first 2 home games, and you're going to get the downs as we've seen in the last 2. A lot to be digested, a lot to still be learned by this team with their new head coach. Coach learning who to play, players learning how. But my problem is, though, man, we're missing gimmies. Like, I don't know how much of that is really a coaching thing or really a personnel thing. We missed so many shots around the rim with nobody there, bro. That is just 101. That is just energy. That is just a you problem. Like, we gotta make those, man. Gimmies, man. In the last few games, just missing gimmies. Open shots, we're going to get them as the season goes. I'm not tripping about those, but when you missing around the rim on putbacks and easy layups to the rim where just all around trying to figure out one another, man. Sheesh. It's reachable. Bucks can't shoot. It is reachable. But here's my thing, though, Chuck. I'm with you. This game is definitely, in theory, not over, but with the energy and the mindset that these Knicks are playing with right now, Chuck, it feels like you and I got more belief in the team than the players on the court do. And that's a problem. We can't want it more than them. They look, man, on that last possession where we just gave up, 3 or 4 offensive boards? Yeah, man. Appreciate you, KG. Yeah, while you're here, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Tough go right here without Deuce McBride missing his second game due to personal reasons. Chat is not happy. We are missing wide open shots. That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. They not defending like at all. That too. National TV. Amen. Reggie loving this. I'm so glad he's muted. Why is Josh Hart in the game? Is he ending with that 5 again? Is he doing it? No, he's not. Hart's on the game, is he? Hart better not be in the game for Shaman.
You know, I'm talking about like the view.
Nerve, appreciate the sub.
Bam, bam, bam.
I feel better about this game than the Heat game. We gave that away. It's a fair point. I don't know. I don't like either one of them, Chuck. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel good about either one of them because this one right here, beyond winnable. If we just made our buckets, need that one from O. Did OG just get blocked? OG and Anunoby getting blocked there by Turner. 3 ball from Shamet. Shamet trying to keep us in it. Yeah, man, we missing shots that we should be making, bro. 105, 114. If there's any time for a push, it's got to be now. Ryan Rollins, though, he has been dribbling past Cap all game long. Gary Trent Jr. for 3. That one no good. Rebounded by OG. Here comes Brunson. Brunson trying to get past everybody. Sidestep. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges, he has an easy jumper. Gets that one to fall. Needed it. 7-point game. Any late game heroics left in the New York Knicks here? We're going to find out. 7-point game, but it starts with the stop. We said this during the Heat game. Giannis, realizing the situation, puts the ball in his own hands. OG Anunoby trying to keep him from backing down. AJ Green, he's denied from shooting the three. OG Anunoby forcing the pass out. And why is Gary Trent Jr. left so wide open?
Marion and I'm talking about like they.
I'm Blaze H. Appreciate the sub. Why was Gary Trent Jr. left so wide open? Bridges bounce pass to Brunson. Brunson with the floater. That one going down 109-117. But that three ball might have killed the Knicks' chances at staying above 500 in the early part of the season. Giannis gets the ball. 50 seconds remaining in the game. Giannis looking to put it away. And my God, he will do just that. Dunks past everyone, getting the crowd hyped up. Bridges finding OG extra pass to Brunson. Brunson trying to add to his tally, misses it. But down goes Bridges as he is taking a breather. Giannis hunched over, looking like Giannis got hurt on the play. Not sure where. Yeah, that's a grown man move by Giannis on that last play. That's a grown man move. Yeah, man. Tough one, man. It's a tough one. Tough ways to lose back to back, man. Tough ways to lose. You don't want to see that. Not like this, man. Bridges handing it off to Brunson. Brunson, 36 points on the night. Brunson, mid-range pull. That one in and out. Karl Anthony Towns doing a lot on that rebound. Put back from Bridges. 111-119. Knicks trying to show some sort of fight right now, but this one is all but over. 8-point deficit. Fouled there by Shamet. They're going to try and play the foul game, but I don't know if there's much left to go for here. I got to give props. I'm going to give props to anybody on their team. Ryan Rollins, man. 24 points. I don't think Ryan Rollins has ever had that kind of a game against the New York Knicks in his young career. He gets that, who is that player of the game, even though if you watch basketball, you should know who Ryan Rollins is. He's a starter for the team, but 25 points from Ryan Rollins, 73% from the field, 100% from three. What? What?
We need closers. Last two games are not good. Also, looking like we're going to be like every other NBA team and live and die by the three. And where is Duce?
Where's Duce? Shout out to the $5 super from Jeff. I appreciate you. Or Joff. I don't know how to. I'm pretty sure it's Jeff, but closers I'm not really concerned about. We have closers. That's not an issue. Defense to me was the bigger issue down the stretch. We have closers when need be. We've seen that. But the last two games were not good. You're completely correct about that. Looks like we're gonna be every
Marion and I'm talking
and
about
live and die by the three. Well, that's just NBA basketball in this era. That's just how it is. Gotta get with the times. I'm not really upset with that. The shots will fall. Deuce out with personal reasons. And look, we only had 40 tonight. I mean, that's around the area that is pretty standard in the NBA. It feels like. Other team went 14 of 33 from three, but they were also getting whatever they wanted in the paint, so they didn't need to go for the three as often. Duce was mad work, but that's not Nikita's fault. You spelt Duce. But that's a wrap, man. That's the game. That's the game once again. Another loss on the scoreboard for the New York Knicks as we go 2-2 to start off the young season. Again, we've seen the best of this New York Knicks squad against some very good teams with the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. I know the Celtics are a shell of themselves, but still a team that we had a hard time with last year. And then we saw the worst of the New York Knicks against some familiar foes in Milwaukee and Miami. So this is the perfect storyline for what this New York Knicks team is right now. The team still has a lot to figure out. New head coach, new system. We're shooting the ball more. We now have to make sure we're making the shots. We're getting good looks, but they have to fall. We can only say that for so long. Thank God it's still October. If there's any time to be missing them, now is the time. It needs to be cleaned up. as the year goes on. A lot to be figured out, man. Karl Anthony Towns, a rough game for Towns, man. That's my highlight. 2 for 12 from the field in this one. Towns only 8 points, single-digit game. If you want to blame the quad, blame the quad. I that's fine. The point of the matter is, if you're not right, maybe sit. Maybe sit. I was watching Towns tonight have the hardest time getting past Kyle Kuzma. That's a tough watch. If the quad is really not that right to the point where you're going 2 for 12, congratulations on the 12 rebounds. We needed those. But it might be best for him to sit. We got the Bulls coming up twice. We got the Bulls on Halloween. We got the Bulls again on Sunday. If there's any of a time for you to take a seat, maybe Halloween might be the game to sit out before we have to see another spooky stat line from Karl Anthony Towns. Good game again from Bridges. I still, even though he shot really well, had 24 and 10 with 6 assists, Bridges almost had a triple-double. Great stat line, but just nitpicky as a Bridges stan. I really would have liked to see him be a little bit more aggressive down the stretch in those Brunson-less minutes in the fourth quarter. I feel like, he's done a great job trying to get others going, but when the game is calling for it and the others just aren't scoring that well, shout out to you, Jeff, for the sub. I appreciate you. Look for your shot. Look for your shot. Still a phenomenal stat line, just nitpicky from Mikal Bridges on my behalf. Brunson, back-to-back games, another big game for Brunson for not 36 points. And I can't stress enough, man, bench points were ugly. Jordan Clarkson started off well and then just decided not to shoot anymore. Tyler Kolek did whatever he could, 2 for 5, 5 points. Josh Hart, 3 points. It's too much Josh Hart in my opinion tonight, but I digress. Huck Porty gave us not much tonight, not even defensively or rebounding, not much from Huck Porty. Love the 2 offensive boards, but he just looked like a non-factor out there tonight. Yeah, man. Tough go, but we shall bounce back. KG, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys in chat. Yeah, tough go. Let me read the chat a little bit here, see what you guys are saying. I know there's a lot of extraordinary takes because, we're Knicks fans and we're going to jump to the gun like it is June, but, still want to see what the temperature is. Cat just big for nothing. First thing I saw. Ric Flair, all 82. Yes, sir, all 82. Friday, we will be live for the play-by-play on Knicks Fan TV. Chuck D, reiterizing October. All we have to remember. Don't jump the gun too soon. Don't go blaming and saying this ain't going to work, that ain't going to work. It is October. Amen. Softest team in the NBA. Ball don't lie. Jumping out the window. Giannis is a man-child. That's a fact. Chuck said it's okay. Yeah. Queen said, yo, WTF, I didn't know you were live. Notification went up on the Discord, my boy. Appreciate you, though, Queens. Cat, weak rotation, weak defense, weak mentality. Yeah, man. Look, man, I'm going to raise that question. Maybe he might need to sit, and that's okay. We threw the Heat game away. This was just a loss. I didn't like either of them, Chuck. I hear what you're saying, Chuck. I didn't like either of them. I don't really think we did much to turn around how we lost against Miami personally. I feel like we lost in a similar way here tonight, if not worse, personally. But yeah, man, that's it for me. That is my time. That is all I got for you guys tonight. I appreciate you guys as always for the play-by-play, for being here with us for the play-by-play. I'm unfortunately going to have to update the CK2K record when we're live over here to 0-2, unfortunately. So we're going to hear that conversation until we get back over 500 as the season goes on. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream. Shout out to all my supers today. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, it's a long season. We're going to have fun along the way. There's going to be games like this. You guys know the vibe. The post game will be live over on Knicks Fan TV. I will see you guys Friday for the play-by-play over on Knicks Fan TV, and Sunday we'll be live right here for the play-by-play. So see you guys this weekend, man. Stay up, y'all. Don't get too down and in the dumps. The Knicks are fine, 2-2. We will be fine. Stay strong. We good. Thanks, CK. Another good PR. I appreciate you. All right. See you guys on the other side. I'm out of here. Peace. I'm out.